Steam and it fixed it. Like there were
Okay.
some
Yeah.
audio issues and it was just kind of
Mm.
lagging a little bit, and I restarted and it's like, okay, it's fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no major issues on mine. I even have like path tracing enabled on it because I have a 5070 Ti. So I'm just like, yep, we're gonna turn on path tracing. Oh, like there's points where I'm looking around just like, Jesus Christ, this looks good. This looks
Yeah.
so good. I'm just like, it's eye candy.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello there.
But welcome to the second stream of today, because I went and streamed a game in the middle of the day and on Saturday, and I realized that nobody watches streams in the middle of the day on Saturday. So I don't know if I'll ever be streaming at that time ever again.
Unless you're like Pokimane or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you're somebody who has at least something of an audience.
Yeah.
Right.
But welcome everybody. Today we are doing the best games of 1997. I know I'm kind of just jumping right into it because I don't know how really to start this one. Unless you're an attractive woman. I am not an attractive woman, unfortunately.
No.
I am not an
No.
attractive man, for that matter. So I'm a blob.
You're kind of you're
Ooh.
yeah, wait,
Ooh.
kind of a,
Team there. We're
you're an attractive paramecium.
Already going. Yeah, it's there. I just didn't play it out.
All right, I have to let.
You have to make a
my-
list real quick.
No, I have to. No, I got
gotta
my.
finish my
I
list
have
real
my. I have my list right here.
Okay.
quick. Pull
I
mine
was
up.
fucking. I was no. I gotta let the Discord know because they're watching a movie right now, so they'll matriculate over here.
I was gonna say I shot it in self promotion, but nobody's gonna pay attention to me. So
Don't worry. Don't worry. They don't pay attention to me either.
you know, fair enough.
And I'm the guy. Yeah. All right.
97. Cecil said it was 98.
No, it's
Oh,
97.
well, well, number one, I'm
April.
retarded. Number two, I haven't been feeling well the past week, so
Aw.
And
We
we
already
already
did
done
98.
98.
don't listen to anything that I say.
98 was the first one we did.
one we ever did. Yeah.
98
Yeah.
was the first. Wow. Okay.
Everybody had their years off on that one.
Well, you can go back and watch the old one.
That's
after
right.
This one's over.
If you really want that 98 feeling.
maybe we'll go back to it because we never did a worst soundtrack or any of that bullshit with that one. So, we've got so many other years to go through.
Yeah.
All right. How do we want to kick this off? It's a good question.
You're the host. You're supposed to have this all planned out.
Yeah.
Do you think I plan
your show, dude.
anything?
It's your show.
It's your show.
My show. I don't plan a goddamn thing.
Well, maybe you should.
No.
All right, maybe I should just start this then.
Okay.
Yes.
Being harassed about it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's
Well,
do
are we
it.
gonna do it? Why don't we do it like in the order we are on screen?
Yeah, that's how we've been doing
Yeah.
it.
Oh
So,
yeah, kind of
I
keep
think
that going.
It's just that I stink at starting things, and I'm the first one on screen. So
So next
Once it
time
gets
he's
rolling,
changing
it'll
up
be
the
good.
order.
Do we have-
believe me, I don't. Well, actually, it wouldn't be that difficult. I just got to change the names around and
Yeah.
pictures. So,
Yeah.
but
Do we have
okay,
one or two honorable mentions?
two honorable mentions.
Okay. All right. Good.
And we're gonna mention them at the same time, right? Like one.
Yes,
and two.
everybody at one. 1, 2.
Yeah.
No, honorable
no, no,
mentions.
no.
Basically, you say it and you say what it is, and you say a little bit about it and move on. Because
Yeah.
Right. Right.
if we do
I don't
all
think
we
seven,
don't
we're
have to
gonna be
get-
here until
Yeah,
2
yeah,
in the
we'll be
morning.
here until
Because
I got,
because more than likely the honorable mentions will be on somebody's top list,
I-
possibly.
I
Mhm.
know my
Right.
first honorable mention might be even number 1 on somebody's list.
Same.
I have a feeling.
Same.
So my first
Okay.
honorable mention is GoldenEye.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say GoldenEye is my first an honorable mention because GoldenEye walked so Perfect Dark could run. We ever get into
Yep.
2000s, we'll
Yeah.
do 2000s one of these days.
Mm.
Needless to say, there will be a game similar on that list.
GoldenEye 008.
All right, and like I said, I'll stop it with that because I know GoldenEye will be mentioned, I'm sure, several more times. So,
Possibly.
all right, then what do you got, Patrick, for your first honorable?
I'm gonna go Tomb Raider 2. Because the first Tomb Raider is great, but Tomb Raider 2 took us out of enclosed areas and gave us wide open areas, and it was just fun. To swan dive to your death all the time. Yeah.
Never played it.
Man, 97 was a year.
And
wasn't
and you got to lock the butler in the freezer.
Yes.
Oh, that's one. Yeah, that's one where you could do that.
Oh, it was that game, huh?
Classic.
All right, Bridget, what's your honorable?
My first honorable mention is also GoldenEye.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Somebody else that
unlike
finds the
many
game
people-
mediocre. I get it.
Unlike many people, I actually did not like multiplayer. And I was all about the single player campaign. I didn't like the split screen, the screen being split into 4 squares. It always disoriented me. I always lost track of which one was mine.
You shouldn't be looking at other people's screens.
Well,
Screen picker, screen picker.
Why are you looking at my screen, dude? Why are you looking at my screen?
anyways, yeah, okay. But big head mode was kind of funny though.
That
Big
was-
head
Well,
mode,
you
all
would play
slappers.
play with Odd
DJ
Job,
mode.
and then everyone would just shoot over you because you're
Yeah.
like
That-
Yeah.
big.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
Right.
Yeah.
But I can't believe that's just an honorable mention. What a great game.
Well, it goes to show how
Right.
hard, how hard 97. went.
97.
Yeah.
Yeah.
97 was a
Fucking-
beast.
97 went hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cecil, what do we have for honorable?
For honorable mention with me, I'm gonna go with the original Grand Theft Auto.
Ah.
That game, holy moly, the foundation was there, and it was still really, really fun.
Oh yeah.
They didn't perfect it until 3, but the basic, I mean, if you look at the game, it really is just, it's just the dialed down version of what 3 became. So it's still fun.
Really hard though.
Yeah.
Very, very
yeah.
hard. Yeah.
I liked the
Yeah.
top-down view.
Yeah.
Never played it.
It was cool.
It was fun. It was just
reminded me
a
of like
little.
bump and jump
It was
in
a
way.
little awkward sometimes. Like when things got really chaotic, that was one where like I was just like, oh shit, I'm not.
I'm dead.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
dead.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
But it was fun.
All right, Blaine, what's your honorable?
My first honorable is Rampage World Tour.
I love
Uh,
Rampage World Tour.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
No. I actually didn't realize that was a 97 game. I do not have that on my list. I
Yeah.
should though.
It was just one of those games that was just like very like it wasn't a terribly complex game by any means, but had enough there, and it was 4 players, so
That's when we
you
took it to the
just like
arcade.
have a bunch of big monsters just destroying city on the screen.
Yes.
And me and my friends, we just sit there and play that.
We
for,
played
like,
it last week at the arcade.
We did.
Nice.
Really? Oh shit.
Yeah, they had one of the machines. I was
So-
George.
George.
Hell yeah.
George of the jungle.
Okay, George.
Oh yeah. That's my first honorable.
I love it.
Tracy, what do we got?
Hexen 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
That
Basic.
just missed my list, by the way.
Yeah. Yep. Much like Hexen 1, only more of the same, essentially. A lot of fun. If you like that kind of game, first-person shooter, but in a medieval fantasy setting. A lot of fun.
Actually, I don't know why I said it just missed my list. I played it, but
Um,
wasn't just missing my list. Now that I think about it.
It's always been one of those games that like I've
Yeah, I
heard
don't-
about and seen, but like I never ended up playing. But
Well, the good
it'd be
news for
kinda
you,
nice oh,
they,
oh,
they re-released Hexen and Hexen 2 remasters.
Yeah.
Mm.
On just about
Yes.
every platform.
And if
Yep.
you own I believe if you own the originals, you now own those games.
Mm,
oh
I
shit!
think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they're running at like
Pick 'em
60
up.
frames, and yeah, they're badass.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's
Cecil
yeah.
Frank
Cecil's
us.
getting called out.
Why am I being called out? What'd
because
I do?
you told everybody 98.
Did you not hear me the other night? I sounded like death. What do you want out of me? I had the wrong year.
Never trust a Cecil.
Don't trust me. I don't.
Oh, what happened
When
to my Steam
will
Deck?
people stop listening to me?
We don't even trust him, and we've known him for
I
20
know.
plus years.
We know better.
We know better.
Exactly. You all know better. I don't know what I'm talking about at any given moment.
My Steam Deck goes friggin' died. There we go. Okay.
So it
was
looks
gonna
like
say, what am I
it's
gonna
Hexen
do
and
without my,
Heretic that got the
soundboard?
remaster. Was it 2 that got the remaster as well?
Which
I'm
one?
trying to find it on Steam right now.
What, Hexen and
By
Heretic?
Hexen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
both.
it looks like Hexen. Oh wait, is Heretic just Hexen 2 or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hexen Heretic. Hexen 2 Heretic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah.
But they
sorry.
included all the
Yeah, just the way
bonus
it's
stuff.
labeled in this is like just Heretic plus Hexen. It's like
Yeah,
we
that's
should
it.
swap that to make that make it make more sense. But no,
You found
yeah,
it.
no, it looks like crisp.
Yeah.
So and it's like $15, and
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll probably go on sale at some point for even cheaper. But
Yes,
no,
it
Yeah.
will.
I
I think it
Yeah,
actually just
usually-
came off of sale, so
Oh
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's on sale right now on the PlayStation for like $10.
Yeah.
So, but it'll be even cheaper on Steam.
see. So
Yeah.
when are you going to steal my sunshine as a national treasure?
Oh, you look,
Oh,
who's that? Amdar
Yep.
Yes, of
And
course.
so, are you
fans.
trying to say that's a good song?
banned for targeted harassment.
Steal my sunshine.
I'm gonna,
They
I'm gonna
don't.
back
They
that
know.
up.
They know I don't like it. Thank you, Blaine. They know
Yeah.
I don't like
gotta-
it. Or,
I'm
or
gonna,
do you
uh,
like
It's
it?
I'm
it's
gonna get a-
grating
I'm gonna
to
get that
me.
as sound
Oh,
clip.
I can't stand
Yeah.
it. They know
I know
that.
what
So-
sounds we're gonna have next time.
Oh,
yes,
no.
yes, we do.
All right.
I
Yeah, the
actually
whole
laugh
song.
when the other guy kicks in. When he's just like,
Garbage.
Anyway,
Sure do you know the
You should
song for a
play-
song that apparently you hate?
Well, I know
Yeah,
it because they won't stop fucking playing it for me.
Keep up the good work, guys.
I don't like it.
It's a torture mechanic.
yeah, he hates it when you constantly send him links to the song over and
Yeah.
over again.
I'm gonna just start
on
playing
his
peanut butter
Discord.
shit over and over again. See how you like it.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
that song.
What's the
that
band
song's
again?
fucking great.
Lean? Was it
Len.
Len.
Yeah,
Len.
Len.
Yeah.
Len.
All right.
I
So
actually
my
do like
second
that song
honorable-
myself.
My second and honorable. I'll be short because I think somebody else is going to have this high on their list too. Need for Speed 2.
Okay.
Back when racing games were this convoluted, crazy nonsense, we had to buy your tires and engines. He
Mm.
just gave you a car and told you to race. When
Step
they
on
were
the gas
good.
and go.
Yes. Step on the gas and go.
Don't run into walls
Oh, I
or
love
other
Need for
cars.
Speed 2.
Yeah.
Huh?
Don't run into walls or other cars.
Exactly. And just have fun. That's what Need for Speed 2 was.
If
With a
something gets in
banging
your way,
soundtrack too.
if something gets in your way, turn.
Yeah, go that way really fast.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't-
speaking of banging soundtracks, my next honorable mention, which I'm sure will be on a lot of people's list, Parappa
Oh,
nice.
I
the
gotta
Rapper.
believe.
Gotta believe.
I discovered this game. It was on a demo disc.
Yep.
Mm.
PlayStation Magazine. demo.
PlayStation Magazine demo disc, and it was just the first level, but I played the crap out of that first level.
Everyone had that demo.
Yeah.
Everyone had that,
I
that
didn't.
demo disc.
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think I
sure
did
other
either.
people will talk about it, but yeah, no, it's a fantastic game.
You forgot to close the door.
You,
Punch, punch, kick, block.
it's all in the mind.
Don't
Such
get
great-
cocky.
Sure.
It's gonna
Don't
get Rocky. See, look, it's so burned into our heads, and it's a
Mhm.
made-up song.
I use that one in my classroom a lot when the kids are like overconfident. I'm like, don't get cocky. It's gonna
gonna
get
get
Rocky.
Oh, I thought you meant
The next TikTok video.
No, I don't know.
And then I'm going on about Parappa, and they're all like, "Who? Fortnite?
Af-
What?"
after
Yeah.
Friday, she was ready to punch, kick.
Let's not talk about Friday.
Oh god.
Let's not talk about
I've
Friday.
used-
All right.
I've used the in the rain or in the snow.
Yeah,
I've really got to go.
That is a
Okay,
gem.
Bridget, what do we have for our second honorable?
Resident Evil.
Oh, I don't have the clip, unfortunately.
And I know so many
Director's
other
cut?
people would put that as their
Hey.
first or their second or But the
what's-
reason it's an honorable mention is because I honestly have not played very much of the game because it scares me to death. I just can't do it.
You
Isn't
never
it a
got the
96
basics.
That
game?
was the that was
No,
the
director's cut.
Director's cut.
Okay, fine.
okay.
Yeah, the clown basement song, right?
Yeah.
No, that was the
don't appreciate
DualShock
that.
version.
No, that's just the director's cut.
No, the DualShock was the one with that song. The director's cut doesn't have that song.
No,
Oh.
no, I'm pretty sure it's the director's cut has that.
Oh shoot, we gotta figure this out now. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it's the director's cut.
Wasn't just a quick thing? Wasn't Resident
Resident
first
Evil
Resident Evil-
original is 96.
right? Okay.
Director's cut's
Director's cut's
97 because
97.
they had because
They were
two
gonna
got
put
delayed.
they were gonna
so they're
put
like, we're
the
just gonna
cutscenes back in, but they didn't.
that it's supposed to be uncensored, but it's actually more censored than the original.
Right.
That
And
makes
And
he had-
sense.
that's what pissed everybody off about it.
Mm.
The mansion basement is in the DualShock director's cut version.
Okay.
So we were
Anyways.
both right.
Solid game, but it scared me to death.
Well, I will go ahead and put
It's
DC.
You had to, you had to
on
keep
that.
me up
Yeah.
until like 4 in the morning because you were
That
afraid
was-
of zombies.
Well, that was talking about 1.5.
That was talking about 1.5. Oh,
I didn't
jeez.
want to go to bed.
Which was on the other, which was on the demo disc,
Please,
which
so
was
please stay
just-
on. Please
Oh,
stay on another
what a good friend I was.
You
Yes.
were. You've always been a good.
Your
you had to-
alarm went off. Your alarm went off to go to work because you're still
Mm.
talking to her.
Pretty
don't worry,
much.
you
I
know.
felt bad.
But,
But,
Don't worry,
you had to,
Yeah,
but you had to go to kindergarten.
yeah. I had to go to kindergarten where my boss would come over and trap me on my desk and fart on me.
Jeez.
My boss was like 6'6", like 250 pounds, and he would just come over and like wedge me into my desk with his ass and just
Jesus
Like-
Christ.
thanks guns.
And then he'd laugh on his way as he left.
Oh yeah, no, he laughed as he was farting.
Ah,
Ready-
this is
ready for
so
another
we
day
have
of work?
honorable- I don't mean to just
Yeah,
ignore
oh yeah,
the
I know. Well,
fat
so
dude farting on you.
so this is why. Oh god, yeah, I think he did fucking bone damage. Anyway, this is going to be kind of probably
Better
a
than floorboard
surprise.
damage.
But I had to really think about this one. Honorable mention number 2 or honorable mention number 1. A little game called Final Fantasy VII.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
I think some people may have heard of it. I
Shame on
do
you.
think that it is a terrific game. I want to put my wee wee in Tifa, but it's,
who doesn't?
who doesn't?
Yeah, Bridget wants to
I
put
don't,
her wee
I don't
wee
even
in
have a
Tifa.
wee wee, and I'd like to put one in. Tifa.
But it's just
Shirt.
I didn't the first surprise I didn't beat it. I played it through about part of the
Oh,
way.
you- oh, you beat it.
all right.
Well,
Yeah.
I beat you.
Ew.
Ow.
Yeah.
I unfortunately I don't remember what happened, but I played through it like a little bit, and then
What
I
is this
had to
goo?
stop for some reason, and then I didn't get back to it in time, and then everybody and their grandmother was talking about how Aerith died, and I'm like, oh, god damn it! I'm like,
Spoiler.
Spoilers!
Oh.
What the hell?
so I
Honorary
was like,
member
so
of the
when I
Italian
went
You
back
knew
to
that.
it,
She was so perfect.
it
Damn
didn't
home wrecker.
it didn't
Exactly.
hit me as hard, and I don't know. It's not really the fault of the game, but I think it's a very good game. I think it is fun. I'm kind of sad that the remake isn't an actual remake. It's a whole reinterpretation thing, which I really am not interested in. But yeah, it's good. But again, showing how strong this year is. That one of the games that's considered one of the most greatest games ever, and I'm not even putting it in my top 5.
Shame
It's
on
not
you.
even on my list.
Did G4 not teach
Wow.
you anything?
Right?
Did G4 not teach you anything? Final Fantasy VII is number 1 on all the lists, no matter
Yes.
what.
Wow.
No matter what.
I still
It's
don't.
the best racing game.
I still don't understand the story.
Nobody does.
Nobody
But
does.
like,
That's
Because-
why.
because
That's
it's
why they changed the story for the remake.
probably.
It's
Honestly.
I don't know. 10. Honestly, this is going to be heresy for some, but 10 for me is better than 7.
I would agree with that.
That's not heresy.
That's not
fact.
heresy.
Yeah, a
No,
little
that's reality.
internet
See,
internet
we
high
Better
five.
than all of that.
You need that to understand the story of 7.
Is that like
It basically
Okay.
explains everything that happens in 7, 8, and 9.
Mm.
okay? I'll have to pick that up.
But no, the translation and well, we'll get into that.
Yeah, we don't have all. Yeah, we'll be here for a fucking week trying to like
Yes.
decipher
And at
everything.
Lulu.
Pen
Ooh,
did,
Pen
oh,
did
Pen
have-
did have.
And it
did
had
have
Waka.
Lulu.
And Waka.
Pen also
Yeah.
had Riku.
Now there's Lulu's the
Riku.
one I want to put my
And
wee wee
Riku.
in.
Yeah.
And Riku, who got like a major sexy up in 10-2. They gave her the Christina Aguilera makeover.
Ah. Jeez. All right, Blaine.
All right, my next honorable is this is another one that is on here mainly because of like how much I played it with friends as a 10-year-old in 1997. So
Ooh.
it's WCW versus NWO World Tour on N64. That it was just an incredibly fun like game to play with multiple friends. Like how you control the characters and everything, just it felt good, it didn't feel like, I mean, and now if you probably go back to it, it's like, oh, it feels clunky as hell, but at the time it didn't. It looked like, unlike some of the, I know there was like some PlayStation WWC or that WWF games that were just
Not good.
they're weird. Yeah, they sucked ass.
Attitude Award.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're not good.
They're not good.
But yeah, and not to mention, especially in 1997, WCW, and especially the whole NWO thing that they were doing was the hotness. So
Yeah.
it just like it was like that hype along with it. So yeah, that's that's why it's there as my
I feel like
number
somebody
one
else is going to
honorable.
mention that later.
oh word. Okay.
Hint, hint.
All right.
know, it's-
Wink, 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 wink.
Spoiler,
On
it's
the
not
side,
my
no.
list.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
I don't think I played that one. Or if I played it, I didn't play much of it.
Mm.
So. All right, Tracy. What do we have?
I got Quake 2.
Ah.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
All of Tracy's games are just going to be the second from the series.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you much. I can't tell you really anything about the single player because I don't remember playing it. But I played the
fun.
multiplayer a ton with some friends.
Yes. There was
And-
nothing like it at the time.
Yeah. Just
There really wasn't.
it's like shoot, 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 bang, bang.
Those-
Why am I dead?
Yeah.
Right?
Why is the dawn coming? Why is it dawn outside?
Right. Actually, me and some friends, when we were in like a computer class in high school, we had that installed, and we were just running little lands during class.
Wow.
Well,
That was
that's
great.
kind of what I was doing. We had a mini LAN at the place I was working at because that was the only
Nice.
place we could have all the computers were hooked up together.
Yeah.
It's a little earlier, but I remember some students or some I don't want to say friends because they weren't friends, but some kids in the classroom installed Duke Nukem on one of the computers. The teacher wasn't paying attention.
No.
What
They
the
never
teacher would
did
leave,
back
they'd just
then.
go over and play Duke Nukem.
Oh.
It's like, I found this. I found the strip bar.
Ah, I got balls of steel. I gotta get that. on this episode.
balls
Balls of steel.
I don't have
Time
time
to
to play
play
with
with
myself.
Your
Ooh,
face, your
that
ass.
is all right.
What's the difference?
Alrighty. So now we are hitting the top 5. So these are the ones that matter, and these are the ones that we can probably go more in depth on. And I think I'm going to talk a bit about this one because I have a funny feeling I'm going to be the only one with this on their list. But number 5 is Diddy Kong Racing.
Mm. Yeah, you
Where-
probably are the only one.
You
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Well, that
I
one
figured.
that was the one that had Conquer, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And Conquer and Banjo
Oh,
before their
technically,
respective games.
Wasn't that technically Conker's first appearance?
That was Conquer's
And
first appearance
Banjo's.
and completely out of character.
Oh, Banjo's.
And completely
okay.
out of
yeah.
character.
Yeah, I remember
Right.
thinking, who are these motherfuckers?
But Diddy Kong Racing basically came out along the same time as Mario Kart 64.
Mhm.
But Diddy Kong Racing knew it wasn't going to be able to compete with Mario Kart 64's multiplayer because of Super Mario Kart's multiplayer just being insane. So instead of doing that, they did the complete opposite. They didn't have a multiplayer and instead focused entirely on a single player experience with this brand adventure, more open world game where you're collecting balloons to get to the next areas to fight the bosses and move on. It's probably the most unique kart game, at least definitely for the time, because there weren't that many kart games out there, but one of the most unique kart game experiences I've ever played. And it's better than Mario Kart 64 in just about every way.
Nice.
It is there is so much to do in it, so much to explore. There's two different modes for starters. Once you beat the first one, it's just that once you beat the first adventure, it then says, now everything's reversed now and you got to do it all over again. And it's not completely different. Obviously, everything's just reversed, but one of the features that after you beat a race and beat a boss, you have to go back to the races and get silver coins. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but the reason I'm bringing that up though is in Adventure 2, silver coins are placed in different areas, so it's basically a totally different. God, I don't know where to go now. I always run out of steam. I just go on and on and on for nothing. But
You're
I'm
fine.
just gonna end it there then. Diddy Kong Racing, if you have not played it, play it. And yes, like I said, better game than Mario Kart 64, especially if you only play single player games and you don't have friends like I did.
Aw.
No, I
guess I
kid.
just didn't understand it at the time.
Diddy
you
Kong
know,
Racing?
I just didn't get it. Like, I couldn't get into it. I didn't know who half the characters were because it was, you know what I mean? So, like, and then there was
Well,
Mario Kart, and I knew who all
Most of
that
them
they
were
were.
made for
so,
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, yeah, pretty much all of them are made for the game now that I think about it, except for Diddy and Crunch, I think.
I should probably go back and try it again and give it a chance. 'Cause
Definitely
I think
give
I
it
was
a chance.
just, a young, naive kid, and I was just like, this is dumb.
So-
It's right up your alley. I'm stunned you don't like it. Or
So
didn't
it was
like
just
it.
a single player game.
It is just a
a.
single player game,
Yeah.
yes.
See, for whatever reason, I always thought it was multiplayer.
No, I don't think there was a multiplayer mode on it.
I'm pretty sure there was.
I would have to look that up. I didn't think there was, but
I'm pretty sure there was.
If there was, and it was just like a two-player probably mode.
Mm.
I don't know because I don't think I've ever played it.
give it a go. Good game.
Dig out my N64 and see if I can find the game.
Yes, that's how you're gonna play it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I do.
yeah.
I do not want Nintendo looking too closely
Diddy
at
Kong.
me.
Vim-
Diddy Kong has 4-player split screen multiplayer mode.
DS version or 64 version?
The 64 version.
Oh well, fuck me. Okay.
It has
That's what your wife is for.
split screen modes, including versus, battle, and adventure modes.
Wow, I'm dumb. Okay.
You're not dumb. You
That
probably just
motherfucker
have more
dumb.
memories of the single player.
Yeah.
I have a lot more memories
just-
of single player because I didn't have
Yeah.
friends that would play with me. It's here.
Yeah.
All right, Pat. What do you got for 5?
Spoiler, because we mentioned it. WCW versus NWO World Tour.
Oh yeah.
It's a game that is simple to learn because it's relatively simple to play, but you can to master it.
Yeah.
It's an easy jump into game, unlike most of the wrestling games that were out at the time. By today's standards, it's cartoony, but God, it was fun, and kind of like how Keith brought up GoldenEye walked so Perfect Dark could run. This game walked so WCW NWO Revenge could run,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which was on the top of my list in '98, but we're doing '97.
Yes, Cecil. You
Yeah.
hear that? We're doing
Mhm.
97.
Yes,
We're doing-
97.
Shit. All right,
Yeah.
hold on. I gotta
Gotta change his
Write
list.
this down.
change my list.
Write that down.
But
Write that
yeah,
down.
I gotta
but
do a switch up here.
A relatively simple game that you could just pick up and play.
Yeah,
So fun.
Nice.
good stuff.
All right.
My
All right,
number
Bridget,
5,
what's your number
Oh.
5?
Parappa the Rapper.
Nice.
Yay, I thought that'd be higher.
Nope. No, it's a bunch of really terrible games that you all are gonna be like, what's wrong with you?
Oh, I have.
When I was
have
making
complete
this
faith
list, I was
that I
like,
will agree
I'm
with
the
you.
only one that's gonna have this game on the list, like for most of them. So,
Barbie horse.
but
Adventure.
anyway,
I-
Parappa
I
was so
said-
much fun. It was the first rhythm game that I ever played, and so simple, but just button combinations and stuff. But great visuals, amazing music. The songs are so catchy. I still find myself humming them sometimes.
You just gotta believe.
You just gotta believe. That's right.
Punch, punch.
I think my favorite level in that game was probably the one
I'll
where
be
he's
right
trying
back.
to get his license.
Oh,
hmm
check and turn.
Do you know why I stopped the car? Yeah, I know
You
why
got
you
your
stopped the car. You forgot to close the door.
You
forgot
forgot to.
to close. Yo,
That's right.
Wait. We're driving with the door open. Hold on.
Yes.
Yes, and the door's swinging in the wind. It's hilarious.
With the moose. Because
Yes.
It was the
With
moose
the
police
moose.
officer.
Oh,
wasn't it?
yeah.
the moose.
Yeah.
That's Queen Latifah. Like as she was doing the Queen Latifah. It was.
Right,
I love
right.
that.
What a great game.
It is.
hmm
All right, Cecil, what's your 5?
My number 5 is Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire.
Mm.
It's got an amazing opening with taking place on Hoth, and it's really fun. It's a game that I played the hell out of back when it was on the N64, and then they ported it to the PC some years ago, and it was a game where I'm like, is this still gonna hold up? And I played through it, and I'm like, yeah, it's still fun. There are some parts that are bullshit. The train.
Oh,
But
yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite level.
is that your favorite level? Oh, I fucking, I'm like, and then it
Or
ends,
is
and
it
you're fighting
Mento?
IG-88,
Mento?
and he's
Or
like,
Mando.
yeah, it's.
I love IG-88.
Oh, I
the
love
junkyard
IG-88.
fight.
I have
So fun.
him over on my shelf back there.
Mhm.
Oh, IG-88's awesome.
Yes.
Best bounty hunter ever.
Oh
but-
yes.
yes,
You heard it right. Yes. He always
But-
debates me on that.
yeah. Oh,
Like,
you
oh,
screw-
come on,
Boba
but
Fett,
Boba Fett,
bah.
boss. But then I'm like,
IG-88.
no, it's IG-88.
He's a fucking assassin droid. He's awesome. So
He
yeah.
has no feelings. That's what makes him dangerous, right?
Mhm,
Yes.
exactly.
That's why he's dead in a junkyard.
Oh, boo. there you
Says you.
It-
Yeah, Boba Fett's
Shit.
being digested in the fucking Sarlacc pit.
But-
It's
yeah, no-
I know, but then he got taken out, and he was at Dengar. He was Dengar's best man at the wedding, and all. Yeah, we know. I read the book too. Boo, boo on it.
Shadows of the Empire is that hope dream that it's like, why didn't it get a movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
even an
Yeah.
animated
You know
movie.
why it didn't get a movie? They couldn't find an actor ugly enough to play Dash Rendar.
And Dash is such a great character
Mhm.
that just gets overshadowed.
It really is. Like, it's such a shame because that would have been. I would have rather Disney do like that, but they were trying. They just wanted to sweep away anything that was not canon, anything that was not the first 6 Star Wars films. And
Yeah.
they said all the other stuff was no longer canon, and man, would have been such a great movie. They could have even done
Like I said, an animated movie.
animated.
Yeah, and I think the worst part of them wiping a lot of that out is that now they're just like cherry picking shit from that.
Oh
and
yeah,
now putting it in, and it's just like, Just
Well-
work with good shit that was already written, and or maybe you just make live action versions of some of that. Fuck it.
Well, Rogue One, they
Make your
just
jobs
fucking
easier.
Rogue One, they just fucking gender swap Dark Forces for crying out loud. You know?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like that. It was just like, well, then why didn't you just do it? Because they didn't want to pay the people
Yeah.
who wrote it. You know, they didn't want to pay the licensing for it and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, you goddamn, because that was the thing when they were talking about. They're like, well, you don't understand how hard it is. We're not working with anything here. You had hundreds and hundreds of books that you could
Yeah.
have adapted. Like, instead of
Yeah.
just making shit up willy nilly, the fucking Acolyte and stuff that nobody
So
wanted
much-
to see.
I mean,
Yeah.
Or I see his name mentioned in chat. Filoni. All I care about is Clone Wars because I created it, so I'm gonna
Mhm,
shoehorn everything
He
Clone
has
Wars into everything.
Such a fucking hard on for it, and
mhm.
Take out
like,
the
yeah,
cow
it's
hat.
just it's getting to a point where it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
dude, you know, there was
Yeah.
a point where I was like excited. I was like, excited by the fact that Filoni could be, you know, the creative lead, which I believe that's happening now.
Yeah,
But like,
it's just gonna be more Clone Wars stuff.
It's gonna be more
yeah,
Clone Wars.
it's just like we're just gonna get more Clone Wars shit, and it's
It's
just
gonna
like,
be Darth Maul with like robot
goddamn it.
body. You know,
right.
it's
I just
yeah.
for me,
Go ahead.
I really wish they would have taken the original Solo books instead of that Solo movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
'Cause-
big time, yeah.
Yeah, because the
With
Solo
like
books
with like
were better.
the. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just do the Tales from Mos Eisley's Cantina.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Make an anthology series. Bam, money.
Bam. Seriously, make
Yeah.
it like what was it, like six episode limited thing, dude.
Yeah.
It would have made fucking bank. It would have had all kinds of variety in there.
Yeah.
So good. It would have had a little bit of something for everybody.
yeah.
Yeah. They really just. When they started, I thought they were like gonna do well, and man, they proved that they had no fucking idea what they were doing. So anyway, Shadows of the Empire though is
It's
is
good.
good. It's still good. It is on Steam and GOG. It goes on sale all the time. Is absolutely worth picking up for just how fun it is. It's still, it is an old kind of clunky game, but it
Yes.
still is really fun.
Shadows of the Empire.
And it's only
Although the
$5.99.
The last mission on the
Yeah, the
Switch
Skyhook
is also
battle's
is
annoying.
kind of a pain in the balls, but it's still cool.
Added. All right, Blade. What do we have for 5?
All right, so my number 5 is GoldenEye 007.
I thought this would be higher on
Yeah.
a lot of people's lists.
Right. I mean, I
Spoiler.
thought it would be too, but there's others that, you know, just
bigger.
got a little, just edged out a little bit more. But gross. Anyway, you know, GoldenEye 007 is it just, you know, it was like the first person shooter I ever really played through from start to finish. Like, had like this cool story mode to it. And then, you know, granted, I mean, I played through a bit of Duke Nukem 64 at the time as well, but this was, I don't know, this felt different. And then obviously the multiplayer in it was just, you know, was great. And you know, and I know that, you know, earlier it was said GoldenEye, you know, walked so Perfect Dark could run, but, you know, at the same time, that's, you know, still gives it a firm place on the top list, regardless, because of that foundational work that it did. You know, with a huge IP as well. But yeah, no, just a fantastic game to play with your friends or play through missions and try to get like the different challenges on the missions as well. So yeah.
Or
die several times
shoot
trying-
or shoot Natalia in the elevator repeatedly.
That
Yes.
yep.
Or in the jail cell.
That
The
was
jail
fun.
cell.
Pick up one
It's
of
too
the
loud,
knives, just
James. I can't concentrate.
pick up one of the knives and just throw it at her head
Right.
as soon as you meet her.
Was fun.
like,
The
stop.
knife throwing was fun.
All right, Trace, what do you got at? Excuse me. What do you have for number 5?
Number 5 is a game that probably most people here thought I would have much higher on the list. Gran
Is it a racing
Turismo.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
all
Who's
said
who
that
are
was
you
number
and what have you
one.
done with Tracy?
The real Trace got thrown out of the windows today.
So, so the reason it's not higher on the list is I got both Gran Turismo and Gran Turismo at the same time. So I ended up playing
Turismo and Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo 2.
Oh, two. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Gran
Oh,
Turismo.
okay.
So, yeah, basically I got a PlayStation and a crap ton of games all at the same time. So a friend of mine was just getting rid of his setup. But yeah, Gran Turismo, awesome game, and like at least Cecil said earlier, it's the basis of what would later become a much better game. Realism, the freaking license tests, but yeah, I mean,
That made it hard. It
Like
did.
like I said about Need for Speed, just give me a car, give me a track, and let
This
me
this
play the
button
goddamn
is
game.
gas. Just hit it.
yeah,
I want to go.
I want to
move
go.
forward.
And prefer, just like Need for Speed, give me a car that outpaces every other car.
Right.
Yeah,
and allow
yeah.
me to
McLaren
turn my car
F1.
around and go backwards.
And the goofy thing is as much as you're supposed to learn in those tests to get your licenses, by the time I got to the track, that was all out the window. I'm smashing into people,
I'm-
just
I'm-
turning corners.
If you ain't bumping, you ain't racing.
Exactly. I mean, granted, nowadays I'm much better at it, but oh my god, back then, using you to get around the corner. You don't mind grinding the rail, do you?
No, I would just speed so the other car's going slow into the corner. I'd hit them and just keep going.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
All right. So I guess now we're on number 4. And for my number 4, I am going to do something a little different. But my number 4 is Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
And what I figure I'm going to do different is I know everybody else is just going to talk great about this game.
So you're gonna-
I'm going to.
You're just gonna slag it.
I am.
Oh shit.
I am going to. I know this is a great game. Don't get me wrong. I love this game. I've played it quite a few
But-
times. I played it in several different variations. I even played the New Threat mod, which was in itself really good because it like turned down numbers, made it more like traditional Final Fantasy level numbers and whatnot. Instead of doing 1 million hit points worth of damage and whatever. But I am going to take a different route and just talk about the problems that the game has as to why it's not one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. In that the translation is awful. That is the reason. I know Bridget mentioned it earlier, where the story is not easy to follow. Because of poor translation, gets a lot of key plot points wrong. Like, for example, and I am obviously going to spoil a game, I didn't know until years later that the Sephiroth you're chasing throughout the entire game is not Sephiroth. It's Genova.
Oh,
Just
okay.
creating...
Because the real
Did I know that? I think
because the real Sephiroth is in the crater.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not explained well in the game.
really not. No.
In the English release, but in the Japanese release, it is explained properly. Other issues I had with the game is that the side quests, particularly the Chocobo stuff, is painful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of resetting.
Was that the breeding?
Yes,
The
Yes.
a
Chocobo
lot of
breeding?
resetting and a lot of guide following, because if you don't know which nuts to feed the Chocobos at what
I was
time...
gonna say, unless you specifically knew the exact way to do things, because once you get like there's a specific method to it where it's just like, oh yeah, you can take care of it in like 2 hours, but if you don't know that and you're just trying to figure your way through it, it's so much
They're
fucking longer.
You have to you
Yeah.
have to figure out what the Chocobo stage is trying to tell you, and the cipher is fucking
Yeah.
nonsense.
Remind
And it's
me.
just absolute ass because the translation's ass.
Yes.
Remind me, this is you had chocobo racing and you had to breed chocobos to get better chocobos. Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
because I just remember the comic that some guy made of it.
Now the golden saucer is fun. It's just that chocobo crap is crap. And the other biggest flaw with the game, in my eyes, is how dumbed down the gameplay
There it
was
goes.
from 6. It was now. I
That's
do
true.
think it was intentional to do that to make it more appealing to a broader audience, and it worked. So clearly, it's considered the best game, one of the best games in the series.
Yep.
But it's definitely dumbed down from 6 in terms of gameplay.
And story.
But all that said, still a great game, still worth playing. And the gameplay is still solid. It's not like it's still bad playing game. It's still a great playing game, and the materia system can be used for different stuff. Like you could create different combos, and fun results can happen. It's really fun to take out
You
Emerald.
break the shit out of that game. Break the shit out of that game. So
Yes.
yeah,
Uh,
might be spoken about later.
Soundtrack's
Kevin?
fantastic. Graphics outside of the character models are fantastic. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much narrows it down. And it has, and while the story and the translation is a little, the character, it does have fantastic character development.
Mm.
And the sequels ruin it. Ruin a lot of that character development, especially Cloud, who went from basically a Poindexter nerd pretending to be a badass to just an emo. He becomes Squall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All with blonde hair.
He became Squall with blonde hair instead of just being the nerd pretending to be a badass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Advent Children is like, while a cool looking movie and had some cool looking scenes, when it came to actual plot of that and everything, it's just like this this kind of sucks.
I
This
couldn't
kinda
follow it because I
sucks.
didn't understand the story from the game.
Right.
And in the I know a lot of people here haven't played the remake, but so I'm gonna keep it short because they really haven't gotten to the point where Cloud's character is supposed to develop, but he hasn't really shown that nerdy side yet. But also, like I said, they haven't gotten to the point like in the original game where he starts showing his nerdy side. So
If they actually
Yeah,
do,
that's true.
if they
considering-
actually that's the thing. I don't know if they're actually going to do that.
I would just say, at least, like, my 2 cents on what they're cooking for, the trilogy part 3. I think they'll likely dive into that because
I hope they do.
they got him. They're making this like fully, like they said, yeah, you're gonna hop in that airship and fully explore this map.
Hmm.
So yeah, they're just building upon because the beauty of this entire project is that they've been able to keep like most of the staff the entire time. So they're just constantly learning and building and growing as a team, as a development team on this to make that experience. But anyway, I
Yeah,
digress.
just for the third part, tone it down a smidge with the side quests.
Oh yeah, no. They
Just
dropped a letter.
little-
no,
little bit.
They dropped like official thing that said, "We are listening loud and clear." So, I think they're
I
tightening
shouldn't
that
have
shit
to
up.
spend. I shouldn't have to spend
Re-
20 hours in the first zone trying to do everything.
Fucking Rebirth. Oh, it's such a fun game, but god damn, that's those side quests. But anyway,
I can't wait to see the that one guy that's on the anchor and he falls off the anchor.
Oh,
Is that in 7?
no,
I didn't-
he
I
was
didn't
on the
see him.
guillotine.
It was a guillotine.
I didn't see him.
Did
They
they,
have
not
the
remake
Nibelheim
that?
Mansion in Rebirth, but I didn't see that character.
yeah.
The
No,
lost
I think he's
opportunity.
not. Well,
What do we
is
used
he
to call him?
there
He
in
looked like
He looked like
your
Fabio.
first
Like
visit to
Fabio.
Nibelheim or
Fabio.
your next
It was
visit?
a guillotine.
No,
that's right.
it's when you get Vincent essentially when you
Yeah.
can get Vincent. He's
Okay,
just, it's
so
just a
yeah.
guy swinging on a guillotine and it
Yeah.
makes no sense.
And like you can knock him off of it.
Yeah, when he
Yeah,
dies,
he-
he falls off the guillotine.
No,
I got it.
he throughout the battle gets knocked off. Anytime you hit him,
Right.
he
Yeah,
gets
I
knocked
think,
off the
After him.
guillotine.
Yeah.
I think that was a cut in
What was the
in,
name of
in
that?
Yes,
I
I
can't
forget
remember
what
what
it
it was called.
interpretation.
I was
Yeah.
hoping it would be a boss like Hell House was, but unfortunately it was.
Right.
All right, Patrick, what do we have for number 4?
My number 4, since it's been mentioned before, Mario Kart 64. To me, this is my
Hold
favorite
on.
Mario Kart out of all of them. It's the one that I've had the most fun with. I just
I
loved
feel like
it.
that was 96. Oh no, 97. Okay,
no, it was
never mind.
97.
It was 96
Okay.
Japan.
Yep.
Because I
Oh, okay.
ended up getting it for Valentine's Day that year.
Yeah. Got games for Valentine's Day.
It was
Yeah,
just
who
so
does
much fun.
that?
I got candy.
I got Mario
He gets games.
No,
I get
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart 64. But that was the most fun I've had with the Mario Kart 8, since it's been redone like 7 times now. That's probably my second favorite. But Mario Kart 64 was just so much fun.
Did your mom put Mario Heart 64 on there?
Probably not.
Mario Heart. And like, that just sounds like something she would have done.
And
He was a kid. Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your
Do you have anything else to say about
Yeah.
Mario Kart?
No.
Okay, this is where everyone is going to stop taking me seriously.
I didn't know. All right, never mind. Yeah.
My number 4 is Croc, The Legend of Gabos.
No,
Stop
that's-
taking you
that
serious.
is
I believe-
That is
believe
100%
somebody-
on brand.
I believe somebody in this room at one point said it was a crock of shit.
It is not. It is not.
I
Okay.
can't and that's the person that's laughing right now.
It came before Spyro. Spyro
Not me.
copied it, but it is so superior to Spyro. So, F you, Spyro.
shame.
Croc is better.
Spyro for life.
It was a colorful platforming game.
Hold on.
Lots of fun, great sound effects. You know, how old was I in 97? 13. And, you know, I was a 13 adolescent, prepubescent, and I just enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And it spawned a sequel later, Croc 2, so
Electric
there
Boogaloo.
had to have been other
Always like-
people that
I'm gonna
enjoyed
make
it
that
too.
joke with every sequel.
That's a 2.
That is a 2.
Yeah.
What was the subtitle for Croc again?
The Legend of the Gabos. And the Gabos were these little like creatures, and you had
Yeah,
to go and save them
We're just gonna
throughout
do
the map.
Croc.
Gobble.
They were hidden.
The
And when you
Gobbles
saved
Ghoul.
them, it made this
Gabos
really pretty like shiny
Gabba gabba
insect.
Hey, bada bing!
Gabagool.
Hey, I got a little bit of gobble.
Hey, stop talking shit about Croc.
Gabba gabba we got one of us.
All right, so what do we have for number 4?
Number 4 for me was GoldenEye. GoldenEye, I loved the single player campaign. I don't have friends, so I did play the
You
multiplayer.
should have hung out with Keith.
I know.
Hey!
Keith needed a friend.
I didn't meet him until many years later.
Unfortunately.
And then I fucking farted
Now-
and woke
now
up
you're
your
stuck with
cousin.
him.
Yes, you did.
I think it would have been weird if you would have met Keith like younger.
Probably, you know, because there would have been no reason to like
I mean,
Right.
why
It would
why
have
you
been
know,
like.
who's this fucking anyway.
I was about 19 when you met me, so I was pretty goddamn young.
Yeah. I just remember you were running
was
around
18.
Castle Wolfenstein singing "Eat My Balls," and then next thing you know, I'm at his wedding, you know,
His balls.
eating his balls.
Yes.
GoldenEye is, you know, it's really good. I have fond memories of it. I think it's fun. It was the first time where even people that were PC, like Master Race folks, were like, okay, you know what? This is like a multiplayer a multiplayer game on a console that really works.
Yeah.
It's fun. There was so much variety to it. The levels were awesome, and it's a good time to play.
I just remember back on G4 when they used to interview people in bands and whatnot, and what they're playing and what they're doing. You remember the band The Donnas?
Yeah, I remember
Yep.
the Donnas.
Evidently,
Kicked off.
yeah. Evidently, this was a game that they played on the bus constantly.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I think honestly, a lot of tour buses. I think probably back in the day, more bands probably played Nintendo 64 games because PlayStation
That was
games
the multiplayer
was
system.
still
Yeah.
it was a multiplayer system, but also because PlayStation was with the disc drive,
you would
you
see
hit a
Mhm.
bump and you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, Blaine.
all right. My number 4 is Final Fantasy Tactics.
Ooh, tactics.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Tactics. It just, I mean, like, so. Granted, at that time, I hadn't really played through all of it. I could barely wrap my head around most of that game. Yes.
Oh, is that a
Yes.
remaster?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Just
the
came
newest,
out.
yeah, the newest version of it,
Hmm.
which just is fucking fantastic, as well. And yeah, it's just such a wonderfully done strategy RPG that has depth, but like I don't think gets like too convoluted necessarily with its systems, and then also the story of it is just like, you know, just like it's something that, at least to me at the time, because you know at that time I never played any, I didn't play 6/3 or whatever, and then or even 4 at the time. I didn't play any of those. Like most of my introductions to this franchise were through like 7, 8, 9. That was where I started with the Final Fantasy franchise, and then later on went back. But Tactics is still one of those that I picked up around that time, and kept like kind of trying and going through here and there. And they're just over the years, I got better at the game, gained more appreciation, and just really started to dive into it. And one of the things I'm glad about with the new version, though, is that like we get a little more tidbits with with our guest character that's in there, and like more. I guess they kind of give it more of like an interesting lore reason as well for him being there. So that, but yeah, just overall, Final Fantasy Tactics is just, it's fucking great, and I'm glad that they, Square finally gave it some fucking love again, and maybe they could actually, once they kind of get their ducks in a row here, because Square's in some really in a bit of a pickle position at the moment. They're not doing so hot technically, but yeah, I do hope that they can do more tactics games. Just be it somehow. Doesn't even have to necessarily be Evil East or something, but just something that's like, hey, we're gonna go for a very just something different with them. But we'll see, because they also have their other franchises now in that kind of fill that niche as well. So, but anyway, I digress. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics, great game.
Maybe one of these days I'll pick it up. I'm not a biggest fan of turn-based strategy, though.
Same.
You're fine until you get the random battle of 13 monks, and then it's just turn off the game.
Yeah, that's when you just say RNG fucked me. I'm just gonna no.
And that's another game that you have to have your ducks in the row with how you're setting up your party, because some of those early boss fights, you're screwed.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
it's the end of Act 1.
Kitty,
The difficulty just is like, oh, well, I'm dead.
Yeah, and
I
especially
guess I'm
as
restarting.
like a preteen trying to play that fucking
Yeah.
game in some of those situations. I'm just like,
I think
what do I do?
I think it's the end of Act 1 is like the hardest boss fight in that whole game.
Mm.
Right.
I think.
I will say, the tactics games, Final Fantasy Tactics, they perfected them when they moved them to the handhelds,
Yeah.
because the
Game Boy
GBA
Advance
and the
one.
DS versions, as I do enjoy tactics on the PlayStation, but it was a motherfucker. It was so like, but they managed to balance it a lot better. I guess maybe they had more play testing or whatnot, because there were too many bottlenecks with the original.
Mm.
Where, like you said, you could make your characters and evolve them in the wrong way, and just have to start all the way over again at the beginning, because you're hosed, because you're never going to beat this freaking boss.
All right, Tracy. Number 4.
Number 4, and I too am going against G4's programming. Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if I can say much more about it at this point that we haven't already said. I mean, hell of a game. To be honest, I haven't finished it. I got to
Do
the
you
point.
understand the
Wow, I
story?
probably spoiled some things. Huh?
Ah. I got to the point where
You
You can't
Cloud.
spoil the story; nobody understands it.
I got to the
Right.
point where Cloud basically had a mental breakdown and was taken out of the party, and that's about as
Need
far as I
disc
got.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, disc 2.
yeah.
There's a couple of more plot twists coming up after that, so
I'm sure I've heard of them
nothing
already.
that hasn't been mentioned, though.
Yeah, I'm sure I've heard them already.
Yeah.
But
Something
yeah, it
involving Hojo.
was a great game. I enjoyed my time with it. I even bought the remasters, but I haven't started those at all. So
The remasters basically assume you've played the original, because they spoil a lot of key
Everything,
plot
yeah.
points very
Yeah.
early.
yeah,
Yep. So definitely
So
finish
just a warning.
OG7 before you decide, hey, I'm going to start the remake trilogy.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right. So what are we, 3 now?
3.
3, all right.
Number 3.
Three.
So I want to preface right now with my top 3. This moved around so goddamn much. And each one of these were number 1 at one point. I had a hell of a time to rank these 3. They're all fantastic games. But anyways, my number 3, Mega Man X4. Let me fix that, because that's going to bug the hell out of me if I keep it like that. Mega Man X4 is quite possibly my favorite in the entire series.
I was going to say, isn't that like the quintessential like X game for sure? And then,
Some
or is
people
that like one of the other
too
ones?
over it, but
Yeah, I thought about that, but I know personally I played more 4.
yeah,
so, but anyway.
4 in my eyes is definitely the better game. Probably
Mhm.
the best Mega Man game in the whole series. Like, I mean, every single spin-off,
Yeah.
all that. Probably the best game in the whole
Just
series.
all of it.
All of it. This is literally one of those games where if I'm sitting there and I'm bored, I don't know what to do, I'll just fire this up and play it real quick, and I won't be bored. I won't be bored anymore.
There you go. Yeah.
It is. So there's 2 different ways to play it with both X and Zero. They teased Zero a little bit with X3 making him a playable character, but it was just pretty much a powered up X. Really didn't have much of a difference. This one,
Yeah.
it's a completely different play style. So you can either play the game as the long range special weapon using X, or you can play the game as a close range fighter, more like Shinobi style, as Zero. And that also completely different storylines between the two. But let's be real, this is Zero's game when it comes to the story. X is kind of
Mhm.
just there.
I was gonna say, yeah, X is definitely secondary. in
X
that
is
one.
definitely X. Hey, look at this love
It's
interest
kinda-
for Zero.
I was gonna,
She
oh,
has
yeah.
a brother who's also a swordsman.
and isn't it kind of just like the whole thing is like Zero just being like, fuck you, Sigma, for trying to control
Yes.
me a bunch? Yeah. Okay.
Well, not necessarily.
So, wait.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh yeah. You go ahead.
Okay.
I forgot.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily control him. And what the hell? I might as well spoil it. The game that came out in '97.
Right.
Basically, the reason Sigma is the way that he is, and this has been retconned a couple times, but is essentially Zero was created by Dr. Wily. And
Wily.
as one of the first
Wow.
Wowie.
That's Huawei.
Wowie.
I know Geomission.
For the record, that game also came out this year and was very close to getting on my list, but I did not want to keep GoldenEye off my list, so I had to bump Mega Man 8, unfortunately. But anyways, Zero was created by Dr. Wily, and within Zero, he implanted something called the Maverick virus, which essentially, when Zero and Sigma had their big fight, ended up breaking and covering Sigma, which in turn turned him Maverick. Like I said, this has been retconned a couple of times.
Right.
So
It's like, no,
Um,
I wasn't. It was my plan the entire time.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Whatever the fuck you say.
and like I said, when I say this is Zero's game, this is Zero's. The story is Zero's story. It's a really good story too, if you can get past the even somehow worse voice acting than Mega Man 8.
It's got some moments.
But yeah, it's also got some of the better Maverick Hunter designs, like Magma Dragoon. You got Jet Stingray, which is really cool. Cyber Peacock looks really cool. As much as I'm trashing X, Double is a fantastic design when he actually transforms. The story between going back to the story again. The story between Zero and Iris is really nice. The music is incredible, although it's actually not even close to being the best soundtrack in the entire series. But I learned that when I did my whole fucking ranking list. X4 did not have many in the top list. But yeah, the only gripe I have to do is the final boss is a bit of a fucking pain in the ass. But outside of that, no, yeah, X4. If you have not played it and you even remotely like Mega Man games, definitely give it a shot. If you don't like Mega Man games and you prefer something closer to Strider or Shinobi, give it a shot. Play as Zero.
I sincerely hope that I am on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire someday, and I get a question about Mega Man. Because I am going to phone a friend,
Phone a
and it's
friend.
gonna be, he is so passionate and knows everything about it. I would be honored to call
Only-
you to help me
Only
with
if it's a question on the classic X or Legends series. Because once you get past that, I tend to not know what the hell I'm talking about.
Fair.
And only Legends 1 and 2, not Misadventures of Trombone.
Mm.
Okay, Bridget. What? Oh, Patrick. I almost skipped right
Patrick
by
Harris,
you.
yeah.
So, the top three, this is where it just got like, damn, it's putting these three in order. So, one had to be 3, and I'm doing one that has been mentioned many, many times, Final Fantasy VII. A lot has been said about it, but something that nobody has mentioned yet, the soundtrack on this game.
I touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hard-hitting songs on this. Again, it's not out of the PlayStation era ones. This is this would be number 3. I like 8 better. I like 9 better. It's
Soundtrack
a good
and game.
It's a good game, but the easiest way to say it, it's overrated compared. It's probably the most overrated Final Fantasy game. It not saying that it's a
Mm.
bad game. There are much better Final Fantasy games,
Mhm.
especially on the PlayStation system.
I think I said it best. I think it might have been on one of your discords where I said that the hate for 8 is nowhere near as annoying as the love for 9 or love for 7.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That-
it's good. It's got memorable characters. The story is wonky. The music's fantastic, but
Mhm.
it gets way too much praise.
Mm.
You
Agreed.
can
Yeah.
and look and graphically compared to other games of that era, it's not that great. And I
was gonna say,
understand.
it's a bit jank.
Background.
well-
great.
Yeah.
Well, and you
Y-
can
yeah.
tell that this game was
Those are
originally supposed to be on the
pre-rendered.
64 with how the out of battle models look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nintendo pissed off Square, and Square went to Sony.
Mhm.
Nintendo did the whole "you will do what we tell you to
Yeah.
do."
And then they're like,
And
yeah,
Square's
fuck you,
like,
bye.
no.
It's like, nah, dog.
Yeah, no, we
That ain't gonna
kind of
fly.
need larger size
yeah.
than cartridge.
Again, good game, overrated, but still a good game.
Mhm.
And Team Tifa all the way. Screw that homewrecker.
Yeah.
Tifa gives me a Stifa.
Titzilla is often referred to in some of the playthroughs.
I hear somebody choking on something. I wonder what that could be.
No, not at all. Nope.
Okay,
Is it
Bridget.
my turn?
Yes.
Okay, my number 3 is Quake 2.
Ah.
Electric
Electric
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo.
Electric
Nice.
Boogaloo.
I actually thought that'd be hot. That'd be your number one.
Quake 2. Electric Boogaloo.
It is not my number 1, but I think it might have been the first game I ever played online,
Mm.
honestly. Way back in the day. I didn't
But-
own it. I had a friend that did, but I was always at their house and we played it a lot. And it was so much fun.
I think it was the first game a lot of people played online.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a lot of the, are you a girl?
I still get that a lot.
So does Keith.
Yes.
So does Cecil.
Yeah.
But I really
did
did back
good.
then.
You
Yes,
did
I
good.
really did back then. There were no girls playing games
No.
Especially Quake.
that I knew of.
No.
Honestly, that I knew of. Like I think I was an older teen, maybe. Honestly, I think it's when I met you all for the first time, and I saw that there were other girls like on GeForce forums. Like that's the first time I ever saw that there were other girls at games.
Yes,
Like,
and then
they
we
just didn't
corrupted
exist.
you.
Yeah.
They what?
Then we
I said, and
corrupted
then
you.
we corrupted you.
Yes, you all did. I'm glad you did.
So Quake 2, fantastic game.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good. Do recommend.
All right, Cecil, what do we got for 3?
For 3 for me, is a little game called Diablo.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I
What's
don't
that?
think I don't think they make them
Oh,
anymore.
isn't there a mobile game?
Yes. Yeah, the
Yeah,
one-
okay.
Don't you guys have
Don't you have
phones?
Yes.
I want
Is this an out of season April Fool's joke?
Now that he said Diablo, I know Cecil's last 2.
Yeah,
Probably in the order, too.
more than likely. Diablo, I had never played a game like it before because I don't think there was a game like it before, if I'm not mistaken. I just remember being like, I went to EB Games or I think it was because we wasn't GameStop yet, and I was just like, oh, this looks kind of neat. I'm down for like a kind of D&D action game, and immediately fell in love with it. Loved the whole going into picking one of the 3 classes and going down into the dungeon in the town and having that affect the things that happened in the town, and the music just was really great. It just was very fun, and I played it. I didn't play it on the PC. I played it on the PS1.
PlayStation.
And
Yeah.
So, and I loved it. It's a great game, and I know Diablo 4 got a lot of hate, which I personally don't understand because I had a shit ton of fun with that one. And I played all the Diablos except for the mobile game. I have no interest in the mobile Diablo. But
Oh, I hear it's the
You-
best.
You can play it on PC.
you can. Oh,
I was
yeah,
gonna
no.
say I actually played some of Immortal. It's serviceable. It's fine. It kind of is like for what it is on your phone and everything. I mean, it works.
Mhm.
If you play many games on your phone or not. Frankly, I do more puzzle stuff on my phone.
Yeah,
'Cause
like if I'm
I wanted to try. I'm trying to make it like more constructive in a way. That way, instead of just like, oh, I gotta farm this, fucking
yeah, if I'm
demons or whatever.
playing anything on my phone, it's gonna be like a match 3 game or something you can just play
It
for
needs
like
to be like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and
exactly.
go.
But I have no interest in because I don't
Royal
wanna play
match.
shit on my phone.
Yeah,
You know
Play now.
right. It's like I'm already attached to this fucking thing too much.
exactly. I just throw this thing across the room. But yeah, Diablo's great. I love Diablo.
All right, Blaine, number 3.
All right, my number 3 is Tekken 3. Because Jesus Christ, the game is just so fucking fun. Like it just it had. I'm like I gotta center myself for a second, just because like the amount of times I've just had fun with friends in various situations, be it like at like a friend's house or like I remember in middle school, somebody had like the PS1, the one where it's actually spelled out, so it's like the smaller one. Brought that in his pocket in school for like the last day of class or whatever, and we just sat there and we just played Tekken 3 for just hours on the last day of school. And also the Tekken Tekken Ball mode. That
I was
was
gonna
fun.
say that was the first one with the mini games in it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the first time they started doing mini games. I think that also had the Tekken Force or whatever mode, or that, because I think that also had like another like kind of like beat 'em up game mode in it. So yeah, it was packed full of just fun shit to do. Not just the fighting element, and then the fighting element itself, like trying to remember how big the roster was, but I imagine it was around like 15 mark or something, which for a PS1 fighter, 1v1 fighter at the time was pretty great. And I think since then I usually play Hwoarang. Like I've pretty much always played him throughout that franchise. I think maybe with 6 or not 6. Yeah, 6. I dabble with Jin a bit, but other than that, I go back to Hwoarang. Just a fun character. But yeah, no. And also, holy shit, yeah. I'll elaborate a little more here, but spoiler. But yeah, the soundtrack is also fantastic. Like I feel like Tekken also knocks it out of the park with their soundtracks. Yeah, they're just always like upbeat, or like if they do something that's not as upbeat, just it keeps you going and keeps you pumped for the fight. So, which obviously the fucking point, but there's some games that fumble that. So, but yeah, no, it's great. Great game. Love Tekken 3.
I will have a fighting game on my list one of these days.
Yeah.
It's just that
I
other
think I'm the
things-
one who. Yeah,
it's just other things come out those years, and it's just like
that's fair.
You could have
No, I
had
did have
Clay
Street Fighter
Fighter
2
for
on
this
my
year.
list on the 91 one. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, there
So-
a Street Fighter. Well, there's multiple Street Fighter or Street Fighter adjacent games. Like there's X-Men. I think
Yeah.
X-Men versus Street Fighter came out this year, as well.
I think it was
and-
X-Men Superheroes that came out this year.
Yeah, no, that's right. Street Fighter versus Marvel Superheroes. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, that's another pretty fun one. So, PlayStation version, you know, might have some animation cuts here and there, but
Ca-
you know,
Capcom vs
Still
SNK 2 is probably gonna be a fighting game on my list when we actually get to that year. Although I think that
CBS
that might be
2 is-
2001, so probably not now that I think about it.
right. It's like, could it be an honorable even? Who knows? Because again, like
2000
some of those
probably
years,
not.
yeah, right.
All right, Tracy, what do we have for number 3?
Number 3 is Myth: The Fallen Lords. This was, let's see, I think this was Bungie's second big franchise after Marathon, if I remember correctly. It was real-time strategy. A little unusual in that you didn't build units. You were just given your units, and that's what you had for the level. I played a little bit of the single player, but then again, this was another game that around that time I played a lot with friends in the office where I worked. So I remember it being a little unusual to me in that the dwarves would have essentially grenades that they could throw, and it would explode, yeah, and you know, blood everywhere, and the ground would ripple, which was kind of cool. I remember that specifically. But yeah, I mean, there were many late nights. Either we were playing Quake 2, Electric Boogaloo, Myth: The
That's
Fallen
right.
Lords, or there was a few other that there was one that one of the guys was friends with somebody that was working on the game, and I can't remember the game now. But anyways, Myth: Fallen Lords was really fun. If you enjoy real-time strategy games, I'd say this would be one to try and find. But it's not on Steam, so don't even look. I don't think it's on Good Old Games either. It's one of those games. It's like I don't understand why it's not available. It's just so good.
Myth and Myth 2 are both like
Yeah.
heavily listed on GOG, and for whatever reason, they're not there. And the thing is, there are places you can go that have them where you can download them and they work. So it's not that they don't work on current hardware.
Right.
It's just for some odd reason they won't release. You know, I think
Yeah.
it's just because Bungie.
Well,
Bungie is just a Halo, manufacturer now.
well, I don't think it's in Bungie's hands anymore though, because if I
No,
remember
that-
correctly,
Hats off to-
if I remember correctly, the
Bungie-
third Myth
Yeah.
game was not made by Bungie, because I remember there being a third one and it was not Bungie's.
Let's
that
see.
did it.
See if I can find who owns Myth.
Oh, but you're saying like Bungie's a Halo machine. They actually haven't been Halo machine for over a decade now.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
in-
You're
What was
you know what?
343 is
Right,
now the Halo
343.
Yeah.
Studios
You
now.
passed it off.
They just renamed them Halo Studios now,
Yeah.
and it's just like, all right. So yeah, that's and right now Bungie is in a position where, because but their other game Destiny or Destiny 2 is just in like this weird
Electric Boogaloo.
limbo state now.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
Two.
Oh, Take-Two owns Myth.
Take-Two owns Myth.
That's why we're not
Take-Two?
seeing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why
Oh.
we're not seeing it. 'Cause
They-
they probably don't even know they
Oh.
have it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they've got
Like,
Rockstar.
what?
Okay, we
It's
got-
not
wait, we got
Grand.
what?
I was gonna- it's is it Grand Theft Auto? No.
Yeah, why are we gonna?
Why?
are we gonna keep this shit
Why
out?
do we care?
Yeah,
Why do we care?
We got basketball and Grand Theft Auto. So
yeah. They they bought they had a bunch of shares, and then Microsoft bought Bungie, and when Microsoft bought Bungie, a bunch of Bungie's games went to Take-Two, and Myth was one of them.
Oh,
So
okay.
that really sucks because if they would have went to Microsoft with Myth and whatnot, I think they probably would have ported them at some point,
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But Take-Two doesn't give a shit.
Of course not. But yeah,
Marathon is
Right.
already circling the drain.
if you can find a way to get it, I say get it and play it.
Mhm.
A lot of fun.
There are ways to play it. I have played. You know what? I will say, I don't know about the first one, but I played the second one within the past year. And the second one, I because that was my introduction to the series.
Yeah.
I thought 2 was great.
Yeah, second one was a good one also. I don't remember 3 getting the very good reviews at the time though.
No, I think 3 like had its development cut, and it was
Yeah.
when the studio was having troubles.
In fact, I don't think, if I remember correctly, it wasn't even developed by Bungie. I think it was made by somebody else.
Yeah.
So, anywho, Myth the Fallen Lords. That's my number 3.
All right. Okay, my number 2. And I'm not surprised this hasn't been mentioned. And I don't think anybody, at this point, I don't think anybody actually will mention it. My number 2, Star Fox 64.
Oh.
And
Do
again,
a barrel
like,
roll.
Do a barrel
There's
roll.
the other Slippy quote, but I'm not saying that one.
What? And we roofed
Yeah.
in the back of a
Yeah.
barn like 20 times. Slippy. Well, it's okay, Slippy. You know,
Okay,
sometimes you
Slippy.
experiment.
Experiment.
Just
I think it's
the
the
ex-
look that he gives him
that's
after
the
he
thing I was
says
gonna
it.
say. The
Because he wakes him up out of bed.
Breathe.
All right, I said enough
Wait a
about the
minute.
game.
Breathe.
I make my avatar the Slippy Toad's face.
Okay.
Ooh. Tarzan voice.
Okay. Anyways, let's see if I can get back on get myself back on track. Star Fox 64. The first Star Fox game that came out on the Super Nintendo, I will be completely honest, I did not care for. I tend to like my games running faster than 10 frames per second, even on the Super Nintendo. Thankfully, Star Fox 64 does this by running at a very clean 30 frames per second, which is very good for a game of that size, that scale, on that system. Probably one of the funner single-player experiences. It has a multiplayer, but let's be real, nobody played the multiplayer in that game. I played this game. I played the regular base mode. I played the expert mode. Got all the medals, everything I can in the game. It's one of the funnest experiences. One of the first like games I can think of that I played that had like full voice acting throughout the entire thing. Like, I believe everything was voiced in that game. Like, if there was a text, there was voice, and I see Patrick setting something up.
No, somebody sent the Slippy Toad comic in the Discord.
I've never seen this.
You've never seen that?
Hold on, I gotta see this.
Good old Penny Arcade.
It's the best.
All right.
Oh, good old Penny Arcade.
21 years ago. Holy
It
shit.
is.
Oh my god. I just love it. And we 20 times in a barn.
It's the fact that he woke him up out of bed to tell him this.
20 times in a barn.
I don't know. It's a
Oh.
It's okay, Slippy, this experiment.
I'm glad to do things.
I want to post this. I don't know if I can.
Just tell him to look up Penny Arcade, Slippy the
Penny
Toad
Penny Arcade Slippy Toad comic.
comic.
Yeah. It was the first thing that
Yeah.
came up of gay space frogs, I think is the title.
What is trending? The frog's gay.
Oh,
He called it.
turn the goddamn frogs gay.
All right, moving on.
It's one of my all-time favorite things.
Star Fox 64, one of the greatest games of all
Yeah.
time. Almost put it as best soundtrack as well. That was the third one that I was mentioning, Patrick.
No,
Uh,
Thank you, Tracy.
thank you, Tracy.
That way
thank
everyone
you,
knows.
Tracy.
That way everyone can get in on the joke.
Uh,
And it's straight from the source.
There
Yep.
you go.
Star Fox
Yep.
64 also introduced Star Wolf, a great counteract to Star Fox. I can't really. All right.
Slippy's the MVP. Come on
Slippy's
now.
the
Patrick, what's your
Slippy's
number
the
two?
MVP.
I had a funny feeling when I mentioned Star Fox 64, it was just going to get derailed because of that
Of course.
fucking comic.
Well,
That
speaking of
wasn't the
railed,
only thing
that
getting
was-
railed.
Hey.
Fox!
20 times.
Oh.
Chocolate goo. Bestiality sex.
you had a great ass.
She got a
There you go.
great ass.
Yeah, there we go. All right, all the
Mike
clips.
Stevens heard.
All right.
I'm
do it
glad.
real
I'm glad
real
you
quick.
did that at 2, and that wasn't an honorable mention, and it was just off the rails at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
as
No.
per
My health doesn't allow it.
every week.
So, moving along, trying. to
Yeah,
get
let's
back
just
on
move
track.
on.
Yes,
let's-
yes.
Yeah.
Went back and forth with 1 or 2, and I slotted this one at 2. Cynthia and I.
Yep.
Can't
Yeah.
believe that's number 2. What's wrong with you?
I'm sure I won't go into great detail because spoilers. I'm sure somebody else will go into great.
You can
detail.
go into great detail. You'll probably talk a lot better.
This was a compared to the first generation of Castlevania games. This was a new era that basically is how every Castlevania game is from this point on. There's been a few where they tried something different, but it always goes back to the Metroidvania, and it's just a phenomenal game. And we'll just leave it at that because I'm sure somebody else will go
Yeah,
into
but-
great detail about it.
Yeah, there's no Slippy Toad in Castle.
There's no Slippy Toad.
Yeah.
There's
There's
the
some-
Alucard no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Now
That's
that
what-
I cannot
no.
post on.
Oh,
that,
no.
that
No.
I
Yeah,
cannot
No,
post.
no.
No,
No. Oh my gosh.
Mephisto.
I forgot about that for a little bit.
Oh.
It as
Who
great
is
as it,
Mephisto?
we don't know. We probably don't want to know. It also gave birth to the greatest opening sequence, voice acting known to
Mhm.
man.
What is a man?
What is a
Yeah.
man?
What is a man?
Whenever it gets said,
Invisible
I
Pilot
just
secrets.
you just go through the entire monologue because it's that memorable.
Your words are as empty as your soul.
Mankind ill needs a savior such as yourself.
Such as
It's
you. He doesn't say yourself. Yourself would make sense.
Yeah.
But enough talk. How about you?
How about you? You forgot the glass. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just. It's no Slippy Toad.
No,
No.
Slippy Toad. No.
There's no Slippy
I
Toad.
don't know. Castlevania no though.
Castlevania, no.
That's pretty bad.
Castlevania no is a classic.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
Castlevania
So-
no isn't canon though.
Yeah.
Slippy Toad
No.
thing is.
Yeah.
Slippy Toad is canon.
This is we've gone off the rails.
Yeah.
We
had-
always do.
Hurt y'all.
We always do.
How come
What's
that
your-
didn't pop up
Okay.
on my thing? Here?
My number 2 is the incredibly addictive puzzle game Intelligent Cube for PlayStation.
Oh, I remember.
Okay.
Oh God, you gushed over this so
I-
much.
One of my ultimate favorite puzzle games of all time. Just
Mm-hmm.
so simple, but so fun. You're basically just destroying cubes,
Mm-hmm.
but
Hmm.
so much fun. So much replayability. Feel like playing it right now. Go play it.
I think the only
there.
thing
I do.
was it's short, isn't it?
It's so
was the-
short. Yes.
That was the bummer.
Yes.
Yeah, it needed more.
I don't think it had. It should have had an endless mode, but I
Yeah.
don't think it did. And that's what it needed. It needed to have where it just can. They just keep coming at you, and you can just keep playing because
Mm-hmm.
so fun.
Why did Social Stream Ninja decide to stop showing chat? Oh, whatever.
Is it because it says on the matter of gay space frogs? And
That
then
might be it. Yes, I probably
Crazy.
saw that. Was like,
Way
oh,
to
we
go,
need to block
Slippy.
It's all Slippy's fault.
Slippy killed it.
Nah, I don't know why it's not showing the chat anymore, but whatever. Charles says the Age of Empires is sweeping.
Yeah.
Hey, before we go to the
I
next
just
person-
realized nobody has said that yet. Okay.
Right.
Before we go to the next person, I just want to add on here, and I just realized it now. 3 of the games that I have mentioned were all on that stupid PlayStation Magazine demo disc.
That was how I played it
Ah,
on the demo.
Nice.
Because Croc was on there too, and then Intelligent
Was it
Cube
this-
was on it too.
Was it the same demo disc?
It was the same demo
That's
disc.
probably the greatest demo disc.
Greatest demo disc of all time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Top
think there was a lot of
top
stuff on
demo
that.
discs.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Cecil. I could probably type this in.
What do you? Okay, what
I know what his one is. Oh,
I do
wait,
too.
what do you think? All right, what letter do you think that this starts with? So that you don't.
What the your number 2?
Number 2, yeah.
C.
See, you are
I say
correct.
T. Okay.
Is it Turok?
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah.
C. I heard.
C.
I heard T.
Oh, I heard
D,
no, C.
C, B,
No,
D.
C.
No, I said
C.
I said C.
Slippy.
I said T.
Slippy,
Oh, you said T. Oh no, not
I
Turok.
thought it'd be Turok.
T
I
in the
don't know.
barn.
No, Turok 2, yes. Turok 1, no.
Gotcha.
No, but Symphony of the Night, I won't go into too much, but I mean, it's just, I was trying to find, but I couldn't find a definitive thing, because they kept saying, I was like, what is the first Metroidvania? And they were like, Metroid. And I'm like, no, the first
No, that's just Metroid.
That's just Metroid. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have the
Yeah.
Vania part. But I believe that this was the first Metroidvania, and if not, please tell me what is. But this was the one that really combined the elements, and like Patrick said, it moving forward, all the
Would
Castlevanias were
technically
like
Simon's
this.
Quest be a Metroidvania?
But it's, I mean, that was the thing. I saw some said it was Simon's Quest, but I don't know. It tough
You can go
call. You
outside
could
and,
kinda, but I mean, if it was, the formula was perfected in Symphony of the Night.
It's a debate for
Playing
the
as
ages.
Alucard was awesome. The music was great. It was fun. It had a really neat story. It was long as shit, but it didn't feel like it was bogged down with too much content. Just a great game across the board, and a game that I own. Like, oh god, I have it on fucking PlayStation. I bought it digitally on I have it on like 5 different copies of the freaking game. It's a great game, and I don't like get tired of playing it. It is wonderful.
It's your Mega Man X4.
Yeah,
Play
it's
the
one of
game-
my
play-
like.
Pop the game on when you want to play it and you're bored.
Yeah, I could play it for like a little while. Same thing with Castlevania
Familiar with
4.
WarioWare.
I'll play that. Like I was showing Riker that the other day because he was he started playing the first Castlevania and like got killed by the bat, and he's just like I don't get these games. I'm like, it's okay, you know.
Well, Next time
Yeah.
I'm
Good to
down,
hear.
I'll be
He'll grow
I'll beat
into 'em.
Castlevania on the
There you go.
NES for him. Impress him.
But what's crazy is like he played through Love 3. If you ever, that's kind of like you gotta I want to be the guy. Like, so I'm like, how did you beat this? He's just like, I don't know. He beat it like a day. I'm like, But then, like something like I think what happened with Castlevania is he gets scared
Mm.
because it's
Well,
like
it also-
Castlevania's
it's a slower paced game compared
Yeah.
to newer games, so you have to put yourself in that mentality that it's not
you
fast
know what?
paced.
You're
it's also
right.
Yeah.
janky as fuck.
It
the
is
original
janky.
ones.
It is.
So-
He weighs 1,000
Yeah, but
pounds. He drops faster than.
I will say I
drop
love
faster than Slippy Toad.
I love I love
Hey.
Castlevania, but I still never was able to get past the goddamn Grim Reaper. I
Get
never
the holy
beat-
water. Stun lock him. You beat him in seconds.
unlock them. Yeah, and then
That's how I
lose
get
to
past 'em.
Dracula.
He's a pain in the ass when you don't use sub weapons.
Mm. So, but anyway, yes,
Ugh.
Soten is great.
Alrighty. Blaine, what do we have for 2?
All right, so my number 2 is Final Fantasy VII. Just, yeah, kind of hard to really say much more since it's been on a few lists already.
Yeah, I kind of
But
ruined that for everybody. I
Just-
thought talking about the worst of it would give other people a chance to talk about the good of it.
Just talk about
Yeah,
Tifa.
I mean, yeah, just there was Tifa's fantastic titties, and then
He's well endowed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm
launched
very,
launched
very
the
lucky.
careers of many a cosplayer.
Now she probably has
sure.
back problems.
And,
Yes.
Oh,
launched the
hell
pa-
yeah.
launched the pants of many a prepubescent boy.
It's-
Her
it's-
chiropractor loves her.
but she has orthopedic panties though.
Mm.
Only in
Right.
the American version. In the Japanese one, it is sexy lingerie.
All right then.
It is what it says in the Japanese version.
all right.
Again, poor translation.
But yeah, no. So this was just another one of those games that like, over time, in from like my preteen to like into early teen years, like kind of helped me develop,
I bet it
more
did.
of a sense.
A healthy sexuality.
Like Slippy Toad.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm confused. But no, just because like how the materia system worked in there, like that was something that at that time I believe the most I had played in terms of like in depth for RPGs, even though I had friends that were playing this stuff more like on time, but it just wasn't 100% there. That it was like Ocarina of Time was like what I could do, and then just over the couple years there, it was like, okay, now I'm figuring this stuff out and getting through other RPGs, and 7 was that one kind of that one that I don't think I 100% beat it when I was younger. I might have got stuck somewhere or something else happened, but I didn't 100% finish it. But I got through most of it. And it was kind of like a, I guess you could say like a core gamer kind of memory for me of like developing that like skill of playing video games. So.
Yeah.
So
Core memory of those big
of
fucking tits.
Big
Yeah, the-
fucking
huge.
Huge tracts of
Dio
land.
around the Golden
Anybody
Mom
seen that
there.
video
Kid.
of like? Has anybody seen that video of like this Scottish lady at like a hockey game or something like that? She's like, they lost because they're too distracted by my huge Scottish tits.
No.
No,
I've
I've
Sounds
not
wonderful.
seen that.
It's
I
pretty
want to see
great.
it though.
But because like it started sounding like y'all were referencing that for a split second, but I'm like, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's a hilarious video.
No,
but yeah,
this
just a
we were
huge fucking
Cecil knows
tits.
what I was referencing.
Yes. Big
Oh.
fucking tits.
Big fucking tits.
Huge tracts of land.
But
Eh.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was a great game, for many of reasons. So
All right.
yeah,
All right, Tracy. What do we have at 2?
Well, first I gotta ask a quick question. Why is Croc in my worst?
Hey!
Shots
I was
fired.
waiting for somebody to notice.
I don't have that
am
screen up. I have
so
the...
upset. Shame.
Because that's not my
I put
worst.
that up there. I put that up there when when Bridget mentioned the game, and
Oh wow.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
I just happened to look
I
down
did
and
not
I'm like,
notice that
wait a minute.
Hold on now.
Good game. It's so much fun.
Okay, for my number
but when we
2.
get to worst, I will change it.
Yeah. For my
Or
number
not.
2, Diablo.
Diablo.
I played it again not too long ago, a couple years ago now. I played it on stream. Still held up. It was graphically a little off, but still a lot of fun. I got to a point where I had so much gold, I was just dropping it in piles in the town. So, but yeah, I mean, tons of fun, tons of rape. I could play that game for a while. I think, come back to it after a couple days. It's just, I want to play more.
More Diablo.
Yeah,
Never
I
played
still haven't played Diablo 4 yet, but yeah, Diablo the first one still holds up.
I have.
Didn't they remaster it?
No, they
You
remastered
Diablo?
Two.
They remastered
They
two.
Two.
remastered
Okay.
2, yeah.
And they've actually now added
Added
a
a-
new character.
Yeah, they put
20 years
fucking
later.
DLC on
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool, of them.
Yeah, I was like, okay, but it's interesting because this is a class that is like, it's coming to every Diablo out there. Like, it's gonna then show up in 4 and also in Immortal. It's like,
Interesting.
okay, neat.
I'll
That's
have
a
to
neat
take a look
thing
at
they're
that.
doing. Right.
But yeah, and I pretty much echo
Alright.
everything that Bill or Cecil said.
All right. So we're doing soundtrack.
Sure.
Yeah,
Or should we
then
go to
what?
worst just so Tracy doesn't have to look at that crop anymore?
You're the host. Pick it.
All right, soundtrack first, since that's the next thing on this list. And Al Patrick can attest, this was by far the hardest soundtrack to choose. It was going. I was honestly contemplating Star Fox 64 because I knew other people would have the other two on there, but I am going to not do that because I'm going to choose one that I do think, and this can still change. I'm still trying to decide. Gonna go with Symphony of the Night for soundtrack. Even though the form I have over there on my other screen says Final Fantasy VII. Which is pretty much what, like I said, I was bouncing back and forth. They are two of the greatest soundtracks of all time, so you can't really.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to choose between the two. But I'm going to go with Symphony of the Night for simply due to how unique the sound was for that game. I mean, before that, what was it? Rondo of Blood, which is still a phenomenal soundtrack. But I mean, in comparison, like the sound with this really showed what the PlayStation was capable of. Oh, excuse me. It's very difficult to talk about it, to be honest with you. Just go look at
Wow,
my
Are you
list.
choking up?
No, I almost threw up.
Oh.
Oh,
Just go look at my list on YouTube with top Castlevania songs, and realize it was about, I believe, either 5 or 6 of the songs from this soundtrack in the top 25. So yes, it is a phenomenal soundtrack. Even if you have not played the game, listen to the soundtrack, one of the greatest video game soundtracks ever made.
Again,
Hands up. Huh?
again, it was down to 2, and it's the 2 that you mentioned. And it wasn't until right before we started that I decided I went Symphony of the Night.
There you go. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can, now you can talk how
it's-
great it is.
It's there's so many. It's a departure from previous Castlevania soundtracks, but it fits because each area, you as soon as you walk in, oh, Marble Gallery, Tragic Prince, Moonlight Nocturne, Dance of the it's just so good.
Festival of Servants.
Festival
Lost
of
Painting.
Servants. It's just
How many more can we go? Let's go.
He's just reading
I
the
just-
track list.
yeah,
here,
just
guys.
reading
I mean,
but
Cheater.
no, but it's just a phenomenal
Rainbow
soundtrack.
Cemetery.
Yeah. Just Tragic Prince with how it starts out and then the guitar kicks in. So great.
Number one on my list.
Such a great soundtrack. Terrible voice acting in the game.
Oh,
Phenomenal
I think
soundtrack.
I think you meant
fantastic. voice
wonderful
acting.
physics.
Well,
Yeah.
Terribly wonderful voice acting.
Right.
The
gonna-
voice actors knew what they were doing and they wanted to ham it up as much as possible.
And it's kind of fitting that Chris Redfield is also Richter, so it's like, is this guy just not good at what he does?
Die, monster. Okay, Richter is a down side of the game.
my
All
turn.
right, Bridget.
Okay, funny that you said voice acting. It's a good segue because what I chose for soundtrack, I wasn't thinking about music, I was thinking about voice acting. Because what could beat the comedic one-liners of Bruce Campbell in Broken Helix? To me, that is worth everything. And when I saw that that was released in 97, I thought, yep, that is my soundtrack. Just not for the music, but for his amazing one-liners. And
You
he
know what?
recorded so many of them too. All the other voice actors in that game stunk. They were terrible. But he was fantastic. And he's what makes the game so memorable.
And we have a signed copy
We do.
Oh,
with
nice.
of Bruce Campbell.
Yay.
Nice.
Nice.
Because I think you even said, like, you probably don't sign a lot of
Yes,
these.
I was like, this is one of my favorite things you've ever done. And he was very surprised and couldn't say enough nice things, and he was great. He's delightful.
It's like you're playing an X-Files sci-fi game with Ash from The Evil Dead. 'Cause
Yes.
He's basically
Basically like Area 51.
it's basically
and
yeah. But with that game kicks ass. And yeah,
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell makes it like elevates it to another level.
Absolutely. So that's my favorite soundtrack, but not for the music, which is weird. I told Patrick, I was like, am I cheating by
That's why-
doing this?
That's
don't
why I
know,
changed
but
your soundtrack to Bruce Campbell instead of Broken Helix.
that works. Okay. Okay.
All right, Cecil. What's your soundtrack?
I'm gonna just ditto Patrick. Symphony of the Night. It's great. Enough. Enough. said.
Wow.
Ooh.
Is anyone gonna ditto my Bruce Campbell?
I don't think anybody's
I,
doing you,
I
Bruce.
would
I've
not
not-
ditto
Come
Bruce
on.
Campbell.
I haven't played the game, so I couldn't.
It's
Oh.
it's a little rough around the edges, but
it's
it
not
is an
easy game.
experience.
Yes.
It is a bit of a bitch, but it's you keep playing it because Bruce Campbell and his one-liners and everything are legitimately funny,
Right.
Very.
Did it-
and the story is neat.
Yeah.
Doesn't he do this? Doesn't he do the same thing in Spider-Man 2?
Yes, he's the
Narrates
narrator.
the
He's
whole
the
game.
Yeah, he's the
narrator.
Yeah.
Well, he also did. Shoot. It was a
Jack of all
reboot.
trades.
No. It was a
Army of
reboot of
Darkness?
an old Atari 2600 game, and I can't think of the name of it now. The
Asteroids.
no. It's the
Pac-Man.
no.
Missile Command.
No. It's the
What
it's
is
the
it?
adventure
Beat 'em, eat
one.
'em.
Huh?
Hubert.
Beat 'em and eat 'em.
No.
Oh, I
Beat 'em and
love
eat 'em.
Beat 'em and Eat 'em.
Slippy Toad comes back.
Beat him, eat.
It's an old
Custer's Revenge.
it's an old
Yeah,
Activision
Beat 'em and Eat
game.
'em was one of the better like adult. Atari.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
It's an old Activision game. It came out on 2600 originally. You swung over alligators and jumped over logs.
Pitfall.
Pitfall.
Oh,
He did a voice in one of the Pitfall
one over
reboots.
alligators.
He was Pitfall Harry?
Yeah, he was Pitfall Harry in one of the reboots.
Pitfall
man.
3D.
Yep.
missed that
Wow. Beyond the Jungle.
There might be a reason we missed that one.
You know what?
From what I understand, everything after the first Pitfall was not that good.
No, no, no.
No.
Pitfall the Mayan Adventure was fun,
Yeah.
Okay.
but
Yeah, it
hard.
And
Hard but fun.
look, I love it so much. I keep it on my desk. Pitfall 2.
Hey.
two.
Nice.
Electric
Pitfall 2
Boogaloo.
fucking rules.
Egg on my face.
Uh-huh. I also keep my Kim Possible over here.
Yay!
All right, Blaine, what do we have for soundtrack?
All right, so my soundtrack from this year is Tekken 3. Again, just like has a very great high energy soundtrack, and actually kind of here for a second I was listening to a little bit as we were kind of going through, and like I totally forgot that there's like two kind of renditions of each song. They have their PlayStation, version, and then there's the arcade version where they didn't have to deal with audio compression nearly as much, so they got so the tracks are even better in the arcade version because it's like this nice like uncompressed full like version of the song. And yeah, there's just a lot of great tracks that just just lend themselves so well to the game. And like frankly, if you're just like trying to do a task or something and keep yourself like kind of moving, they're great to even play for that. So yeah, it's a really good soundtrack, Tekken 3.
Alright. Well, that leaves me. And I am not picking Castlevania.
That's a shame.
Sorry. I'm picking Final Fantasy VII. Because
That
Alright,
would have
nice.
been my choice if I had actually gone with music.
If you had a real soundtrack.
Okay, well, listen. Voice acting is sound.
It is.
and it's on the track.
Yeah.
I'm on
It's
your
on the
side.
track. I can hear it. I'm playing. I'm enjoying it. So come on now.
Did you burn a CD and listen to it in your car?
I did not.
Just
I-
Bruce Campbell
I don't-
talking to you.
He gave you an in there.
I had an outside of the
Just say
box
yes.
moment.
So yeah, I mean,
Keep going,
Listen to
Tracy,
Bruce
sorry.
Campbell in your car.
I really like this soundtrack. I even have it on my iPod that I take with me in my car. So every once in a while I get to hear Chocobo songs and Sephiroth. So yeah, it's a really good soundtrack.
It is. You're
it's
right.
fun.
Well,
It's
I
great to listen
remember.
to.
As,
Oh yeah.
I remember as a teen wanting to learn how to play the piano because I wanted to learn how to play Tifa's theme,
Mm.
but then I never did. But
But yeah, no, there's,
Play
there's-
it with like cock.
Annie
Wow,
Rind.
that got nothing. Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, no,
I
there's
just-
so
Oh,
There's-
hold on. Hit the wrong thing.
Oh,
As
failed.
that should have happened.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
much like the Symphony of Night, there's so many good songs on there. Cosmo Cannon, the Turks theme,
I like the battle music.
the
even.
battle music.
Battle music,
Yes.
fanfare.
Probably one of my favorite battle music themes, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good soundtrack.
Hydrate.
Yeah.
Even though I don't actually have water,
was-
I'd be
I
Sprite.
was gonna say, sir, that's a Sprite.
Yeah. That's how he
obeying
hydrates.
His thirst.
I'm out of water.
There's water in
Gone
Sprite.
through it already.
Yeah.
What happens?
There's a little water in there.
The hydrate routine when I'm finished with my water,
Uh,
so I just have to
It's a
grab my
busy drink.
soda.
yeah.
I'm just gonna keep a bottle somewhere.
That's why I got Danny Dorito
There's
over
a bottle
here.
in front of Majora's Mask, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't know how old that is.
Also, off topic,
That could have stuff swimming in it.
That could be that could be your pee bottle.
I was just gonna
You know
say it's his piss bottle.
Oh shit!
Oh.
There you go.
Took the risk.
Also off topic, I think you should get a safe
Botulism.
put behind your bison poster.
A what?
Like you
A
like a
safe.
safe.
And
Like you open it up and there's like a secret code and like
for
you put
bison
things
bucks.
For bison.
I should put something else back.
there.
there
Nobody
that's more
would think to
noticeable.
look behind the bison portrait.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking that again.
Aw.
I'm gonna report you to Twitch for not following your own channel points.
No, I am not doing that. Y'all can go to hell.
Too salty.
Oh, ew. Lippy.
Ew.
Drink pee.
We're all just redeeming that.
I got his points. I might as well use them.
I mean, I don't have much else there.
I got
What do
I got
actually have
20k
up?
points. I'm just
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
are the points for
nothing
again?
really good.
Yeah,
I gotta add some things. See, that
Lose
has
the
actually
glasses.
something.
Make you fucking blind.
Oh, that's just highlight my message. I thought that said highlight my massage.
Highlight my massage.
I'm tired. It's 12:03.
It's
Is it? Oh boy. There you go.
That actually
I'm
feels
making
good.
him,
Thank
I'm
you for
making
that
him
redeem.
stand. There you go.
I hate to do this. What do next? So,
Is it
my
worst?
It is
worst.
Real worst?
worst.
I think
I
we all
was
have the
going
worst
to
and
go-
worst.
I was
I'll be
going
right
to go
back.
with one thing, especially after chatting with Cecil. Because I was gonna go with one thing, especially after chatting with Cecil, because he
Yes.
kind of convinced me that it is probably the worst. I want to be a bit controversial though,
Oh, I love
Oh.
it.
and I can't see. God damn it.
you can put your glasses back on.
Oh, I can't. You redeemed the glue's glasses.
I did.
so
Well, I'm redeeming. You can't see it. I redeemed the put the
I
glasses
can, I
back
can
on
see
thing.
well enough.
All right, you blind ass.
My worst. Ooh boy. Torok.
Oh.
Okay.
I am
All right,
Torok.
keep your glasses
Oh,
off.
God.
The first one's. I mean, it's the
I-
first one.
This is my reason. I was torn between this and Independence Day.
Hmm.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Independence
Oh,
Day
shit.
is admittedly a worse game. There's no question about that. It's poorly made, it's boring. But you could say that about that. Torok is, first of all, it had the unfortunate coincidence of coming out the same year GoldenEye did. So, I don't know what came first, that or GoldenEye.
What,
Don't remember.
Turok?
Yeah,
Turok came
GoldenEye
after
was an early
Turok
release,
came after
wasn't it?
GoldenEye.
afterwards.
Yeah,
okay.
because I think GoldenEye was
Yeah.
an early release in the year, was
Okay.
it not?
Banned and blocked. But first things first. So if GoldenEye came first, then there's absolutely no excuse to have movement on the C buttons at that point.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That
that's
made
right.
that
Ugh.
It was
so
in.
unplayable.
Hmm.
I don't
And
remember that.
not only did that make that so unplayable, you then go on to the fact that it has some of the worst platforming I have ever experienced.
I got
Especially
Fucking.
don't
remember
first-person
it
It
being that
gave
bad.
me vertigo. Because
yeah.
I'm like, oh shit! Oh no! I fell down! God damn it!
I don't remember
then-
it being that bad.
and this is
He
probably
just-
more of a
he just.
get
This is
good
a skill
thing.
issue. Is really the
this is
problem.
gonna be
here.
this is absolutely gonna be a skill issue part. First of all, I suck at first-person shooters. This game's not easy to begin with.
No.
So when you suck at first-person shooters, you're going to die a lot. And
Mm.
every single time you get resurrected, I am Torok. Every single guy. I get it. I know who you are.
I'm gonna walk
Yes,
into every
get good
room like
scrub, I
that
get
now.
it. I got.
I am Bridget.
That's
I-
right. I am
I-
Bridget.
I don't remember exactly where I stopped playing. I want to say I did beat the Jeep, but I don't think I ever beat the Mantis.
Mm.
But I did jump ahead, like, because I had a friend who was playing the game who actually did get to the T-Rex, and I fought the T-Rex, and I remembered why I stopped playing the game. Because the bosses in that game are
Bullet sponges.
bullet sponges, and there's not nearly enough ammo in the arenas to finish them off if you suck like I do.
Mm.
So yeah, like I said, I could have gone Independence Day because Independence Day is objectively a worse game, but now I have played the remaster. At least the controls are fixed. I still suck at the game. I still suck at the platforming, which is saying a lot for me.
If first person in platforms, platforming doesn't. I mean, except with the exception of the Mario games, they just nail it. But every other first person, I mean, well, actually, what am I saying? Mario is not first person.
I was
Mario's
gonna
third
say, I was about to.
Are you
like,
saying Mirror's Edge?
I was
no,
gonna.
Mirror's Edge does a good job with it.
Yeah.
Because it's a little kind of like loosey goosey with it. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to be exact. You know,
I
it
played-
Right.
on it.
I played
Whereas
both.
this, it's like you have a platform that's like this big, and you're like, oh, you know, and you
Yeah.
slide right
Yeah.
off of it.
I was gonna say Duke
I
Nukem
played-
had a little bit of that.
I played about 5
Wait.
minutes of Mirror's Edge, and I was just like, "This stinks," and I turned it off.
Oh.
Mm.
I could not play that game either.
Hmm.
Mirror's Edge.
That
also
was a
gave me
control. That was
vertigo.
more of a control thing, and me not having the
Yeah.
patience to learn it, though. So that I'll admit is 100% me.
Fair.
Mm.
All right, Patrick. What do we have for
So-
worse?
When I was going through this list and I saw a game, I'm like, oh, that's the worst one. And then I scanned the list a little more and I'm like, yeah, that game's bad, but this game is horrible. Star Wars Masters of the Terra-Kasai. Wow.
Whore.
And I think
Okay,
It's
the one
horror.
redeeming quality of this
It's
game
horror.
is there's a character named Whore and a character named Throck.
now when he dies and resurrects, does he say, "I am whore"?
I am whore.
I am whore.
That-
Actually,
I
no,
am
you
meeting
shoot it up to
Slippy
the
later
bottom.
behind the barn.
He's a same person.
Uh,
And Throck was a Gamorrean guard.
Mm.
This game is horrible.
It's.
Well, you had
it's
who was
quite bad.
who was Fisto in that?
I can't even remember her name. It's so bad.
Aaron's something.
Har- Yeah.
I'll be right back.
On paper, it's like, oh, it's a Star Wars fighting game. This should be fun. No, it's not. Because
you
they
can
try to
punch
do
Darth
side.
Vader.
It's like, oh, cool,
Ah.
I've got a lightsaber. Oh, there's Han Solo and Boba Fett. They're just shooting me. They're not even doing anything. This game,
Yeah.
there was balancing issues.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I also remember just it controlled in.
Yeah, it
the
was-
controls were janky as fuck too.
Yeah.
I like would try to like do some attacks with Luke, and then I just end up doing this leap in the air, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then the computer's just like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like fucks me up in the air, and it's just like, okay,
When you have when you have like fighting games such as Tekken 3 in the same year, and you have this,
yeah,
it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Hmm.
And you know, Star Wars never went back to fighting games. They let somebody else have Darth Vader, Starkiller, and Yoda, and like here, do
yeah.
something with this.
You guys do weapon fighters, so here's a few characters. Hopefully, it works out for you. And I mean, they were fun enough.
Yeah.
Albeit one being insanely annoying, but
Yes, but and this game, yes, there's another game that'll probably be on somebody's worst list. But I saw this and I'm like, no, this game is horrible. Nobody ever mentions this game for rightful reasons,
Mhm.
other than there's a character named Whore.
whore who
Whore.
met
Or
Slit.
the fact that
Or
now, because of the Han Solo movie, Terrace Kasi is like Star Wars canon. now. Like,
Terakasi
the-
is
the-
mentioned.
yeah.
I think it's mentioned in Shadows of the Empire. Honestly,
mhm.
a
Oh,
good
okay.
Star Wars game released this year.
Yeah, really.
Right.
It's in the book.
Oh,
It briefly, because it's a form of fighting.
gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
It's just
game's
like
terrible.
it's Star Wars Kung Fu or whatever. you
Yeah.
know. There you go.
Or you can deflect lightsabers and not get your arm
Yeah.
chopped off.
Yeah,
Right.
game sucks.
But-
Okay.
All right,
Well,
Bridget.
my worst game is probably what you originally had in
Probably.
mind, but
Croc?
then changed it. Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
wanted to love this game so much because I was such a fan of Mortal Kombat, and I thought a game where we can learn a little bit more about the lore and the background, the Lin Kuei, and ooh, I love it. It is the most frustrating piece of shit I've
Yeah.
ever played. And
What
I
does the
love
control like this.
I mean, and I think even back then I was like, okay, well maybe I'm just not very good at it. Like, let me put more time into it. I rented this game many, many times because I kept thinking, this will be it. This will be when I finally get it and finally time everything right, my jumps right, precise. And no, I could never get through this shitty game. I think the furthest I ever got was maybe the second or the third area, maybe.
Mm.
But oh my gosh, the only saving grace about this game is that it introduced Quan Chi, who is one of the greatest Mortal Kombat villains
It's
Mhm.
probably of all time.
it's the first appearance
It
of
was
Quan
his
Chi.
first appearance.
Yeah.
But everything else about that game,
Mm.
Technically,
And
first
what-
appearance of
Butthole.
Shinnok as well.
I think yes.
yes.
Yeah.
But what's
Although he
bad
looked-
is,
It was wildly different
Yes.
and I,
between.
and I don't know if this was like true, but I always heard the rumor every Mortal Kombat character was supposed to get a game,
Yeah.
and this was the first
Yeah.
one, and it flopped. That they're just like, nope.
Nope.
I don't know if that was true
No, they did.
or it's
They
just
did
a
Jax.
rumor.
They did
'Cause
Jax.
Jax
Special
already-
forces.
Yeah.
Jax was
Special-
already in the works.
In the works.
Mhm.
And
yeah.
then I think they were going to do a Scorpion one after that, but they both did so bad that they just canceled because that was the thing. It was going to be Mortal Kombat Mythologies and about all the different characters.
Right.
And
on paper, it sounds like a great
Yeah.
idea.
Great idea.
Especially back then, because you only knew so much. The only thing you knew about the lore of Mortal Kombat was what flashed up on the arcade screen, like when you were waiting to like put your quarters in and play.
Yeah.
So like that was really the only thing that I knew, and
Yeah.
so I was so hyped for this game. What a letdown!
Mhm.
So it almost feels like Ed Boon was trying to do kind of like what they're doing with the like since like MK9 where they have this robust story mode.
Mhm.
It's like they wanted to do stuff like that
Yeah.
even then
Yes.
technically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But obviously there's significant limitations of the tech at the time. So
Right.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's just kind of like just a thought that just popped in my head. I was just like, yeah, it just like, seems like that's something they've just been trying to do that for a while. So, but yeah,
Mhm.
unfortunately they couldn't do it right at that time.
No, they couldn't.
All right, Cecil. And I know it's
Uh,
not Mortal Kombat Mythologies because that's your number one.
No, it's Mortal, I love it and I hate it. Mortal Kombat Mythologies. It is terrible, but it is like it's a game where I was like, do I really want to put this? But no, it is a shit game because
Mhm.
the controls are so jank, and you can't have a platformer with jank controls because
Right.
especially with the amount of precision and
Yes.
instant deaths if you are a millimeter off. It is
Right.
a pain in the ass. And I think what the biggest problem was that they incorporated the Mortal Kombat animations into this, and they're not as precise as you need them to be. So if you don't do them right, you die. And
Yeah.
I just want to segue really quickly. I know we're into the Jax game. The Jax game was hilarious because you're Jax. You've got these big robot metal arms. You're punching tanks and shit. but your biggest enemy in the game is wooden doors because you can't. You need to get to the next area, but you need to get a key to unlock the wooden. Punch the fucking door open. You have
Sit down, dude.
you have big
They
metal
shoot-
arms.
Shoot energy blasts too.
Yeah.
You just go.
It was so
No,
bad.
no.
I was really annoyed because I was like, I had bought Anthology's Sub-Zero because I was like, this is gonna rock, and it was so bad. And then Jax, I was like, no, I'm not even gonna take, because I ended up renting that, and it was bad. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe they'll do good with Scorpion. And then, because I believe on, like on EGM or something, they had said, you know, that the next game coming is Scorpion. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. And then it just never materialized. So because both games not only were bad, but they like really underperformed. Like there's been some bad games that still sold well. These just were bad, and word of mouth spread, and nobody bought them. I'm really glad that they put them on the combat collection because they have save states. So I am going to see if I can actually
Wow.
beat Sub-Zero. I'll cheese it
Wow.
with the save states, but
Of
I don't.
course.
But I mean, I don't think you can. Like, I mean, I'm sure
You'd have
somebody
to like
speedrun it.
save it after every jump that you make.
Oh,
Oh, I made
totally.
it. Save.
Yes.
Oh, I made
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Save.
Oh,
Save.
absolutely. I will totally. I will fucking
Just
abuse
map
the
it
hell
to
out
a
of that.
certain button and just.
I will do that. I want to do that at some point.
We all forgot about Shaolin monks as well.
Shaolin
No,
monks.
Oh
was
yeah,
this
that's
year?
right. Shaolin
That was
Monks
another one.
later.
That was a little
That,
later
they did
though.
that. Well, yeah, that was
Oh,
after.
oh,
they,
but that
they
wasn't
were
an
into their
anthology
3D era.
one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
wasn't
Did they
an
not count,
anthology.
consider that an anthologies one?
No, because it's
No.
just Mortal Kombat Shaolin monks. It's not Mortal
Hmm.
Kombat
Oh,
mythology.
okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
thought that was
That was
a
part of.
part of that.
Yeah, that was
So-
part of
I
the.
was-
That was part of the trilogy. Of,
yeah.
Yeah, I have it over. Shit, I have it on my shelf. Fuck, I don't remember. Hold on a second.
That's the standout
the-
spin-off game.
Yeah. Well, 'cause that one
But
did
it's not
well,
like it
but-
has really tough competition to go against.
Yeah. Well, I think
Fu-
didn't that one come out? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Keith.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna
I'm-
say, I think Shaolin Monks came out like, was that at the end of the Activision era for Mortal Kombat? And so
You mean Midway?
things were, sorry, yeah, Midway. Sorry,
He's got
yeah,
that
the
wrong.
Midway era.
Yeah,
because-
it
I
was,
get a headache.
it was a spin-off of it was Shaolin monks,
Yeah.
Deadly Alliance,
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
and
those.
Armageddon.
I think that's referred to as like the 3D era.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
because it has that 3D gameplay,
Mhm.
The
not
Dark
just
Ages.
like 3D graphic. Yeah, right.
Except for Deadly
Hey,
Alliance.
you
Deadly
know what,
Alliance is a
though?
fun game.
they're the fucking bomb. They're fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You know?
Deadly Alliance was a fun one, but yeah,
They're better than, than fucking Sub-Zero.
yeah, that's for damn sure.
There's
yeah,
not
no,
much
those were-
worse than Sub-Zero.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because I think that one was
No,
supposed to
Plane
get, like-
Zero.
like another. They were gonna do like another like, hey, we're gonna do these like single player adventure games again, and they started with Shaolin Monks, and then after the whole Midway shenanigans, they started. I think they started working on a Sub-Zero and Scorpion version of that as well, like counterpart, and then that fell through. And
We keep getting
You know.
robbed on the fucking
Yeah.
Scorpion solo game.
exactly,
Come
yeah.
on. That's the one
that's what-
everybody
yeah.
wants.
It's like, please.
Get
over here and give me that damn
story.
Just a
Yeah.
heads up, Cecil.
Yeah.
Speed run for Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
40 minutes, 44 seconds.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
40
I
minutes.
I'm gonna watch
That's
that.
40
I
minutes
wanna-
too long.
And they probably died a bunch too.
I don't know if there's a video for it. This is oh nope, there is a video for it.
Oh, nice.
They probably died a lot.
Was
on
it
the
like
way
done through the like games done quick as well?
No,
Like-
it's just some dude in his basement.
Some dude. Okay.
Some dude. Yeah.
Looks like
That
me
works.
if I weighed about 300 more pounds.
Oof.
So you.
So me, yes.
I
I apologize. I'm sure the guy's fine. Nice. Looks like he
Aw.
cosplayed as Quan Chi at one point. So
Let's see. Yeah, the game ended up being a terrible mess of ugly sprites, cheap deaths, and a button you had to hit just to change the direction you were. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
You had to hit the.
Yeah.
Oh, mother.
I remember that.
You're just like, I have to deal with that
I
now.
had to hit the button to turn. What the? Yeah.
where did you read that?
On Games Radar's review.
Oh, okay. I
Wow.
thought somebody posted that in one of my chats. I'm like,
No.
because I've been having issues with my chat. So
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Well, a Brazilian magazine, Akio Games, gave the game a 9 out of 10. Well,
fuck yeah.
Wow.
somebody's check cleared.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Who's this guy?
Thank you for the
Ted
donation.
Room?
Ted Room.
Oh.
Ted.
I want to see. Oh my god! But then there was.
Robias?
Oh god! 2005
What
was
was
the
it?
Death by Degrees game. So
Shoot.
you want to talk about the Tekken spin-offs? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of like some of the games getting spin-offs. Even if they don't
Yeah.
always work, at least they tried.
Yeah.
'Cause that's another one I have on my shelf over there.
At least
I'm
they
trying
tried.
to find the list of I'm trying to find the thing to say what the other mythologies we're gonna be. Maybe they have something. Maybe they talk about, because I know they have like the interviews on the Legacy Collection. Maybe they talk about it.
Hmm.
That would be cool. Anyway,
That
we
might be
should.
a neat deep
Yes.
dive.
Yeah.
That should be.
Keep it
I'll
moving.
I'll, reach,
Alright.
I'll reach out to Ed Boon and see if he wants to talk.
All right, so yeah,
Or Dan
my,
Forden. He's not doing anything right now.
Right?
my
Pussy.
Pussy! That's right.
worst game of 1997 is Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. That is an absolute dog shit, monstrous, like horribly controlled fighting game. Like, and trying to do any like actual special moves in it was god awful. It was also at a time when like, I mean, I played it more around like when I was in middle school, around when like Dragon Ball Z was just starting. So I was like, what's this Dragon Ball GT thing? And that's how I find out that there's like another series that's already aired
Mm.
over in Japan and all that. But like Dragon Ball GT Final Bout was like, because like the flying mechanic was just so clunky and weird, and then you also kind of had to like for a second there I thought that was like a plane or something.
Yeah, no, it did
behind
sound
me.
Yeah.
like a
Oh,
plane.
no.
Like, whoa.
I didn't think
But-
that would the microphone would pick that up. Sorry.
Yeah.
I-
It's all
that your
good. It's all
ass?
good.
What
The plane or somebody farting bad.
Yeah, just long,
With
I gotta-
Slippy dropped
hollow
in.
fart.
I gotta remember to mute my microphone the next time I
It
do that.
sounded.
Sorry,
but
I ruined
yeah.
everything.
How dare you? I was speaking of the masterpiece of Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. But anyway, no, it was yeah, just controlled super weird. Obviously it was like, oh, we're trying to do what we can, but it's like maybe you just shouldn't. Maybe you just shouldn't have. Like it really
Kind of like
just
Sub-Zero
didn't-
mythologies. Maybe you
Right.
just shouldn't make it.
Maybe you just shouldn't.
They had a good
maybe
reason, at
maybe
least.
don't. Maybe
You wanted the
reconsider and
lore.
don't.
Yeah.
Right.
should've
But
just
yeah,
wrote a book.
so that's my worst. I don't really have too much more to say about it necessarily, because like it was kind of a toss up between this and Clay Fighters 63 and a third. But like
Yeah.
I actually kind of
that
had
was bad.
fun. I kind of had fun as a kid with that game, even
Hmm.
though it kind of sucked. It was one of those. That's one where it's like I know objectively it sucks, but
But-
I got a little bit of
But you have
nostalgia
fun.
on it. Yeah. And I just liked all the goofy shit in that. The goofy, stupid, claymation stuff in that game. But anyway, yeah, so my worst Dragon Ball GT final bout. So
All right, Tracy. Well,
Okay,
we know Croc
just-
is, so we can
Just
move
a
on.
quick aside.
Oh.
yeah.
I Mythologies is actually the only Mythologies. They did Jax, but they dropped the Mythologies because the first one did so bad, and they called it Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did not change the quality of the game
Did
whatsoever.
not actually. I
No.
think Jax is actually worse.
Right.
Okay. Well, I can't speak much about this game because I think I just blocked most of it out. But once,
Because I didn't play it.
well, I played it.
TSD.
I played it, but I was going through the list trying to figure out, okay, all these games, what one did I play that was really bad, that I remember being bad? And it was, this one just, I kept coming back to it, even though I can't remember the game, the gameplay. I just remember it being bad enough that I didn't want to play it anymore. And that is Courier Crisis.
Oh.
You're a bicycle courier, and you're trying to get your deliveries done, and
So it's like Paperboy.
it's like
But
Paperboy, but bad. It's it was a 3D engine.
High school dropout. How do you spell courier again?
Courier is
RRIER.
No. COURIER.
Uh-huh. There
Okay.
isn't two R's there?
No, it's one R.
No, I think it's just one.
Courier Crisis.
Anyways, continue.
Might be
So yeah,
incorrect.
I mean, that's about all I can
Courier.
really remember about it. I mean, I think I just blocked it out. It was so bad because I don't think I ever got past the first level, if I remember correctly. It was just I rented it because someone said they enjoyed it.
It's
and-
French. Two R's in French. That's why.
Okay.
Ah,
I was like, I know there's two R's. No, in just in French there is.
In French, it's also courrier.
Courrier.
Dave Coulier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Courrier.
sure.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
You have to go. You have to go watch one of the recent Dragon Quests I did because I had to go to a French town, and
Oh,
they
boy.
were throwing French dialect and language out there, and I was butchering every single freaking.
I'm sure that was hilarious.
I got one phrase right, and it's only because I've heard it a billion times. S'il vous plaît.
Hmm.
Nothing
I
else.
figured it was voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
No.
Yes,
Everyone knows that
everyone
one.
knows that phrase.
That's right.
Anyway, anything else with Courier Crisis?
No,
I know you said you
I mean,
didn't
like I
remember it
said,
much, so.
Was it a crisis, like,
Yes, was it indeed a crisis?
or was
possibly.
it just like,
Eh.
okay?
Or was it just like high priority? That's
Like
it,
the
you know?
title suggests there was some urgency there, but
Yeah.
I'm not getting that vibe.
Did
Yeah.
death chase you down the street?
No,
No.
See.
at least I don't remember
See.
that at all.
Paperboy
So
is more of a
Paperboy
crisis
should
then.
have been renamed Courier Crisis. Then.
Yeah, this should have just,
Name
this
Yeah,
should have just
really.
been, this should have
That
just been
fits
called
better.
Courier Boy.
Someone's adjusting their pants on the front lawn.
Who's
There's a
breakdancing?
dog chasing after me.
Why is this granny in a roadster?
Kid pushing a
love
hoop down a
Paperboy.
road.
What
The
year was
little
that?
lady
We
from
need to do
Pasadena?
that year.
There's gonna be slim pickings that year, I think.
Mm,
Oh, the Paperboy
I think
might
any
be
of
my
those
number one.
80s are gonna be very slim pickings.
yeah.
Maybe we need to do an 80s one then soon.
But then it gets confusing with the
You
release
could still
dates.
you could still pop up, so I think you're still in the thing.
Mm.
All right, my number one. I am sure pretty much everybody has already guessed.
Croc.
Yes,
It
Croc.
better
Croc.
be Croc.
Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero.
Courier
Courier
Crisis.
Crisis.
Courier Crisis. And he
Very
remembers
good
the
one.
game.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Ah, there it is.
Wonderful, wonderful game. One of my favorite games of all time. Obviously, one of my favorite Castlevania games of all time. And yet I still have never gotten that elusive 202%
Yeah,
for every single room. I still have not gotten that. And
because it's
There's a stream for the future,
well,
right?
it's because it's so glitchy.
I've actually already played the game on stream, so
Oh, okay.
probably not now.
Mm.
But it is a great game. I don't care what people say about the voice acting. I love it. Richter excluded. He really does not deliver his lines well. Everybody
Chris.
else has just enough cheese and it's very
Krister Red-
entertaining.
And Alucard's recorded in a bathroom.
Yes.
Mhm.
I have come to put an end to this.
Here you have.
I'm
I'm
interested,
interested in
this.
this. Mother.
Thank you. But yes, it is a phenomenal game. It definitely took me back to Simon's Quest, which I adore Simon's Quest as well.
That's my
Fight me.
favorite Castlevania.
James gave that game a really bad reputation and it does not deserve.
And he says he doesn't mind the game. That's
I know.
what's so funny.
He says he kind of regrets that review because he doesn't think it's a bad game at all.
It's really not, though.
Mm.
It never was.
But no, everything. I love everything about this game. The boss music is phenomenal, which I don't think was actually mentioned. The music, as soon as Alucard coming in, running at full speed, jumping over the drawbridge as it's trying to close, and then lights hit, and Dracula's Castle starts playing, and you know it's on.
It's
Or
on,
e-
yeah.
Even the intro with the
Divine Bloodlines.
Bloodlines
Well, no. What's the name of the song? I think it's just Prologue, actually, the name of the song
Yeah.
that plays. I do have a tiniest of nitpicking gripes with it, where by the time you get to the inverted castle, it does get a smidge too easy. I mean, there are points in the inverted castle that are just a pain in the ass to get by, but it's by that point you're so over leveled and you found such great gear and smidge easy later on. Symphony, Circle of the Moon, unfortunately, goes the other way with it, but that's
Yeah.
a totally different year. But no, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of the best games ever made. Haven't played it, play it. Even now, with as the amount of improvements Metroidvanias have had and over the years, there's still just something about this one that stands the test of time. I can't explain what that is.
It be good.
It's
It's
good.
Eat good.
So-
It good do things.
it
Well.
good.
Ooh, he card read good.
Ooh, he carved good.
That's what I was trying to. Yes.
You failed
So-
it. That's impossible.
So my
Already
number
good.
one has been mentioned several times. I believe it is a game that anybody that had this system pretty much probably had.
I didn't.
GoldenEye.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I rented it a lot, but I didn't own it.
This game, if there were hours that were could be clocked on this cartridge, I couldn't tell you how many that would be on this.
Probably doesn't even work anymore.
It better. I don't know, but
Let's throw,
Oh,
let's
or
throw
what?
it right now and pop it on and see if it works.
He
Yeah.
plays the remaster on
Yeah.
Or
Xbox
it's
now.
plugged in over there.
it has a phenomenal single player game that could play over and over because trying to get all the cheats unlocked, doing stupid facility in a minute and 20 seconds is a bane of my existence. I did it on the 64
What?
version, then I did it on the remaster on Xbox Live. I did
think-
it.
I think it was
There's
the
harder-
archives. Archives
The-
were 120.
The archives, again, like facility, it's doable, but everything has to line up correctly. But as great as the single
I'm
player
scared,
is,
James. I'm getting out of here,
you're too
Ew,
loud.
bitch.
We won't mention control on 00 agent difficulty because that is the bane of my existence.
I never got off the
Control
elevator, so
is is the pain of my existence on that. But as great as a single player game, that game was built for multiplayer.
The TV's not plugged into
Um,
it, so.
But
Aw.
just
I know. I was gonna like blast the music.
just so fun. Yes, you many games were house ruled. You could not be odd job, and you could not be civilian number 4, I believe, because they were also a short character that everybody always forgot about. But
I was
no
a-
odd jobs, no civilian 4.
I was a jackass. I was Jaws.
Twice
I'm not even
the size,
kidding.
everybody.
And I think Mayday was another annoying one because Grace Jones was ungodly skinny.
Mm.
But GoldenEye, yes, Perfect Dark's a better game, but GoldenEye's what kick-started first-person shooters on a console.
Yeah.
Because it had usually been a dominated PC thing, but GoldenEye just... And that team that developed that game had no grasp of and that's what they came out with.
People who made Turok did too.
Mm.
had no
I
basis to go off of.
Also, like with soundtrack, yes, Final Fantasy and Symphony of the Night, I had debated doing GoldenEye because a lot of that music is just so memorable.
Mhm.
The pause screen,
I was gonna say I just need the watch
the
theme.
fucking pause
Yeah.
screen. It's a great game.
Yeah.
There's no reason a watch theme should have that much bass.
And it's a
Or
game
the
that they
pause
have
screen,
tried.
not watch
They
theme.
have tried to remake so many times, but have failed so
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
True.
Never works out.
Are you saying
It
Rogue
never-
Agent
Those
wasn't very
Wii
good?
versions, the Wii
Um,
version or whatever, the Wii, that one.
Yeah,
was
Rogue
so
Agent
fucking
was the
weird.
there's like this is the proper sequel to GoldenEye. I think
No.
probably the closest
it?
one I think was
Nightfire.
Nightfire. I think Nightfire.
No.
Nightfire is probably my personal favorite, best of the attempts at
the
GoldenEye.
The one that often gets overlooked, The World Is Not Enough,
Mm.
was a good.
That was good.
It was good, but it just got it. When you're going against this, you're gonna get overshadowed.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Agent
Oh,
Under
yeah.
Fire supposedly really good too? That was the one
It-
before Nightfire.
I think it's debatable. Some people say Agent Under Fire, some say Nightfire.
Hmm
Gotcha.
It's not
Nightfire, I
Tomorrow
just
Never Dies because that game fucking sucks.
had really great multiplayer too, because the weapon variety in that was every time I played that with my friends, we all would play it like differently. Like I was really good with the handguns. I had a buddy of mine that was amazing with the remote control rocket. Like he would go places and
Oh,
hide,
yeah.
and then so it'd be funny. I'd be sitting there and just see somebody like running, and there's a fucking rocket chasing them. It was like a fucking Looney Tunes. It was awesome. Yeah.
I remember I just thought about this. I remembered a line in Nightfire because somebody brings up Max Zorin, and I remember the line specifically from Bond where he says, "Ah, Max, I played a game of bridge with him once. He lost." Nobody got that. Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Max Zorin,
in the fucking
View to a Kill.
View to a Kill, where
Yes.
on the Golden Gate Bridge.
yes, he falls
Oh.
off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay.
It's
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Oh!
Yeah. And he does it as he's laughing too.
Mm,
He just starts laughing his ass off as he's falling off the bridge.
well, yeah.
Christopher Walken rules.
Like, well, yeah.
One second, I gotta go shut my door.
Oh.
All right.
Aw.
You can continue.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
my Mortal Kombat's
Pity.
back on the shelf.
Oh, is it my
He's
turn?
farting again.
Oh, God. There's frogs over there.
Slippy Toad.
Uh-oh.
Slippy!
Yeah, Slippy over there.
Slippy's
Got a
getting another
mustache
20.
going on.
All right,
Yeah.
Bridget, what do you have in number one before we
This
start
I'm
going in?
getting.
My number one is Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire.
I thought you were gonna say Masters of the Terra Kasai.
I've never played that one.
Be thankful.
Yes.
Good.
Shadows of the Empire, I also wish would have been made into a movie because I thought it was so perfect. My only complaint about
Yeah.
it was that I feel like it was too short. I wish there had been a few more levels added in.
Hmm.
But I loved it so much. I played it so many times. I love the Imperial sewers. I liked the Princess Palace. I liked Ord Mantell was my favorite level.
The swoop bike
The
level.
swoop bikes were fun. I loved going back and trying to collect all the challenge points. That was tons of fun. I loved on Hoth base getting the Wampas to fight each other or to have them follow me all the way through the entire base, like just for fun. Um, what a great game! It was so much fun. Dash was a really
Boy.
cool character. He was an ugly motherfucker, but he was a really cool character.
I always remember like those Wampas on Hoth, like just scaring the shit out of me as a kid.
Yes.
I was just like,
yeah.
ah,
As they walk
away."
towards you, like so
Yeah.
slowly, but
Oh,
still,
oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
menacingly.
was it the Beggar's Canyon where they were also on there, and you could kill them and have them fall off the cliff?
No, it was the Boba Fett level.
Wasn't that? Oh no, that's right. That was what level was that? What was that called? It was the longest level.
It
in
was
the
the
game.
longest because it had a sub boss with the ATST.
Yes. I don't remember,
Oh,
but that was a really fun one. But I loved like killing the Wampas in that level because they'd fall off the cliff and you just see them like fall all the way down until like they disappeared. So much fun.
Hmm.
Probably my favorite
Uh,
Star Wars game, like ever.
Better than Jedi Academy.
Yeah, good memories. Yes, better than whatever that one you said was.
Master of the Terra
That's the one we put. That's the one we played. That's the one we played online all the time.
Better than Bombad Racing?
Super Bombad Racing.
Super Bombad Racing.
Super Bombad Race.
All right, see. So can I guess?
Starts with an F,
Yes.
ends with a T.
War. War never
Ah,
changes.
yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, Ron.
Don't say that.
I'm
out
not.
loud.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Don't
that.
say that one, but you have to message it to them.
I will
Oh my God.
after stream.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Fallout. I don't have my. I don't know what happened to my original copy of it. I had the big box. I actually had it on the fucking Mac because I had a Mac back then.
Gaming
Fucking
on the
amazing.
Mac?
Was it one
I
of those
know
colorful Mac
there were some.
computers?
They put out a couple of games on the Mac. But yeah. Holy shit. I was a massive fan of Wasteland is one of my all-time favorite games, and this was the spiritual sequel to Wasteland, and just amazing game. So much depth to it, so much variety, so many things that you can do differently. It was unlike anything else, and it really just blew me away because I loved post-apocalyptic games, and having a post-apocalyptic game that had this much depth and this much variety and was so different. I am glad that it is ridiculously available. Like you can get it on Steam, you can get it on GOG. I mean, it's not on console because I don't think it would play well on console at all. But just a fucking phenomenal game, phenomenal series. I even like Tactics, but just sticking with the original Fallout, it is outstanding and wonderful. And I'll just keep yammering on.
Well, just as a quick side.
But it was obvious, like you guys knew that it was going to
Yes.
be Fallout.
As soon as Castlevania was your number 2, I was like, okay,
just
I know
a,
what number 1 is.
was there? But for me, it wasn't even a question. Like when I put my list together, I went down and was like, all right, well, Fallout is number 1. Like I didn't. There was no him and hawing. It was just Fallout is number 1. And then I had-
Basically, it'll be like when we do the 2009, and you say, okay, so this is number 1, and you just start dumping games.
exactly.
Or if we do
Like,
2011, I know exactly what my number 1 is. I don't even have to look at the rest of the list.
Mine is 2005. I know exactly what my number 1 is. Anyway,
Just
Now I have
just
to look
a
up 2011.
just a quick side.
Just look up 11 11 11 and you'll know what it is.
All right,
Wow.
11, 11,
Okay.
11.
Just a quick side, Cecil. Have you seen the fan remake of the first Fallout as a third person or first person shooter?
No.
There's a trailer out there. I think it's called
Interesting.
Fallout Bakersfield.
Okay, I'll check that out. Oh, and
Yeah.
because that reminded me, we got hosed on Van Buren would have been amazing, but
Okay,
Van
yeah.
Buren never happened. But yeah, okay. I looked and I saw Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I don't even have to look.
no.
I
He's
know
not.
what that is.
That's not. He's probably not going to be the only one that has that.
I have a feeling that's going to be a few. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. But yeah, I'll look that up. But if you've never seen going more into Fallout, if you look up because Brotherhood, they were doing Fallout Van Buren, and it was going to be like too big, and so they were like, okay, well, what we want to do is generate some interest with the console players. So they made Fallout Brotherhood of Steel as like all right, this is going to do well and it'll make a lot of money. And then the money that we make from this, we'll be able to invest into Van Buren and make Van Buren this big deal.
Right.
Well, Brotherhood of Steel came out and it bombed horribly. Well, I
I know
have-
one person that played the shit out of that game.
I have 2 copies of it.
Of course you do.
Because you wore out the first one.
Well, no, I have it on on 2 consoles.
Ah,
You know, so yeah, because but then yeah, that bombed, and so they never were able to make Van Buren, and then the license got sold to Bethesda. That whole debacle, but yeah, you can look up like somebody put like all the Van Buren documents and whatnot on like online, and it's just like, God damn it, this would have been really good, but you know. All right,
All right, Blaine.
Fallout's amazing.
All right.
Number one.
My number one is Star Fox 64.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yep.
Slippy Toad!
Slippy
That-
Toad
that-
again.
I'm
Slippy's
good
back.
with that.
Slippy's back.
Slippy's back, baby.
They fucked like 20
No.
times
He's
in the
on his
barn.
back.
Yeah.
He's ready for round 2 in that barn.
18 more times.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, would that be round 40?
Yeah, right.
Round
You
40.
got to do the 20 again.
But no, so Star Fox 64 was another one of those games that like I beat. Like as a younger kid, I was finally like beating games, and not just like once, but it was like, oh, and then I finally find out about like the different paths and all the other shit.
I'll be right back.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I've just played through it over and over and over and over and over and over, just like trying to do better and better each time. Also, like, even though the multiplayer isn't really anything necessarily to write home about, it was still one of those things where, like, I remember, like, I have like a good memory of like some of my cousins coming to visit, and it being like me, my brother, and my 2 cousins just sitting there. We're playing the multiplayer of that, and I'm kicking their asses. Just like, and I'm like, oh, okay, I think I might be good at getting better at video games.
You,
So
you let everybody else choose a jet, and then you go on foot, so they can't actually shoot you.
yeah, basically. Like, haha, you can't hit
Also-
me.
Also, wasn't this the first game to utilize the Rumble Pack?
Yes,
it was.
came with it.
And I knew it
Yeah.
came
Oh,
with it.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was just like
Yes,
the
it made your
coolest
controller
thing.
about 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So-
And it was,
Yeah,
and it was
right.
like top heavy, so you're like,
Awkward
"Mm."
controller to begin with.
I was gonna say I never used it. It's way too cumbersome. But
Yeah, it was one of those where I liked it at the time. It was kind of just a cool thing. Although I didn't always, like, there were some times where I was just like, nah, I'm not going to use it today. But yeah, just, the game was just a ton of fun. I also kind of like loved how like weird, like kind of like creepy it got with Andros at the end of it as well.
Only
and-
I
and
have
y-
the brains to rule.
Yes. Yeah,
He's
it was just like every
brain
time
with his eyes.
just this fucking brain in his eyes that just shoot out at you with its little like
It's like a
nerve
3D
endings on the end.
a 3D Gradius boss. That
Yeah,
just
it was
nuts.
yeah, it was just so gnarly looking. So that was another part of it that was just, you know, yeah, super fun. I'm trying to think. I thought I had something else to kind of.
We could talk
Oh
about.
no, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, I got it now. You mentioned also like you like tried to play the other Star Fox and it was just like, yeah, and that was
Yes.
the same thing for me too. Like I played that at a friend's house and I'm like, ugh, this is weird. Like I thought it was like, okay, this may be kind of cool, and I played it and nah, and then I saw, the little bits about Star Fox 64 and I'm like, hey now,
These
This is
graphics look
looking
kind of
sick.
good.
yeah, I'm like, hey, that's pretty good.
Definitely
Um,
better than-
Slippy's looking really
And-
good.
Slippery's looking really good.
Look at Slippy there, goddamn.
I'd like to
but-
take him out to the
Oh, yeah.
barn.
20
times.
times.
20 times.
But,
I
yeah,
need
no,
to
so-
tag a few things now since I didn't have the proper time to actually talk. Although, sorry, I didn't mean
All
to
right.
interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was kind of winding down on what I had to say about it anyway. So that was kind of what I was gonna do with that.
All right.
So
Well,
yeah,
le-
you can go
I'm
ahead.
going to tag a few things on it since I didn't really get a
Yeah.
chance when
Go
I
for it.
first brought up this game.
Right, since we
we had
got
to get
derailed
involved.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I also want to point out I've already mentioned the soundtrack being one of the best on the Nintendo 64, and honestly
Yeah.
was a potential for best soundtrack of the year. But also how varied the environments are for a game like on the 64, and it's space.
Yeah,
At the time you don't see too many
space.
like different like space
Space.
space. But how
yeah, they
varied
did a
all the
lot
different
with
planets were.
textures.
Yeah.
Like they were masterful with their textures in that game to make things really look different. When if you strip those textures away, really wasn't that different between
No.
areas.
Not at all.
So, and that's another reason why that game is so great.
Yes, every single world looks unique. Like no
Mhm.
no two worlds look that like you can look at it. I'm not hydrating. I'm not drinking that again.
Where's the massage one?
And my Sprite's gone too. Well, actually, no, it's not. Here you go.
Do you have to take your glasses off again? What's
No,
happening?
I'm not gonna do. That was too expensive.
That was
You're
1,000.
frugal.
I'm running out of points. I'm spending too many points.
Watch more of my streams, asshole.
There, that one's for
I-
you, Cecil.
I don't. Oh, thank you.
But no, like I said, how varied the environments are. The challenge in the game as well. It's not an easy game.
No,
And like Blaine said, you
That
get
hurt
through it
my
the first
thumb
time.
like crazy.
Yeah, you get through it like the first time, and you think, all right, that was hard, and then you realize, no, it gets way harder. You missed this path. You missed the
Yeah.
proper path. You missed the real final boss.
Hmm.
You missed Starwolf kicking the crap out of you right before the final boss.
Right, and then you're just like, I got no bombs. I
Yeah.
got nothing here.
It's like, oh, Starwolf, they were easy to beat. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean they reflect my shots now? Wait, what do you mean he's all of a sudden behind me now?
We took some
Like
cocaine.
Slippy
and we're
Toad.
gonna
Oh,
fight you. Hey!
They're gonna take you
No,
20
yes.
times into the barn.
Yeah, they will.
Get over
They will in
here.
that battle. They will
Mm.
absolutely take you,
Yeah, no, they will. Your day
murder
off.
you.
Yeah.
Wait till you get the handle of our new ships.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Star Fox 64 is great.
Yep. Fantastic.
All right, Tracy, what do we have?
Since
It's
it's
not
not Gran
Star Fox
Turismo,
64. I can't take the Slippy talk anymore.
No. Sorry. we
and I
got-
thought it was gonna be Gran Turismo, so
No, we
I don't
got-
know.
Hold
what
on,
it is.
can I guess?
Go ahead.
Is it Need for Speed 2?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Nope.
All right.
It's probably something super obscure.
It's probably Croc.
No, it's not
it
very
Fallout?
obscure.
It's Croc.
Is it Croc?
It's not very obscure because it got a remaster last year, I believe.
Age of Empires.
Oh fuck, what's the name of it? Harvest Moon.
No.
Damn it.
I will give you a hint.
Oh!
I live again.
I
Croc. I am
Sinistron?
Croc.
Sinistron.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's fading out.
Oh, blood.
Blood.
Oh, fuck yeah, blood.
Blood. Oh my
I don't think I've
god.
never played Blood.
Oh,
Blood?
is
Never
awesome.
heard of blood.
Blood is an awesome game. It was originally it was started by 3D Realms, but then they handed it off to Monolith, who finished it off and put it out. It's a first-person shooter. You are a cowboy that was
On a
originally.
steel horse I ride.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're a cowboy who was
Somebody hates Bon Jovi.
Cowboy like
Why
Yes.
you don't
Demon
like that
Hunter thing.
song? I'm
No.
sorry. It was Blaze of Glory.
No,
he
it's
doesn't
Blaze of
like.
Glory that does it.
So you're this cowboy who was originally in a satanic cult of some type, who was betrayed by the god of this cult, and you come back to life and you decide you're going to get revenge on the entire cult.
Cool.
And it had some really out there ideas for weapons, because you start with a pitchfork. Eventually you get a flare gun, which was fun as hell to shoot bad guys with, because they'd catch on fire and run around. Ah!
How'd
There,
they go?
ah! And then they'd fall into a pile of blood and guts. There was a voodoo doll that you could stab and it would kill things on the screen. There was a skull that you used to fire fireballs at things. And it had a great multiplayer. This was another one that I played in the office with my friends. Just nights, and lots of nights of playing that game over and over. It's just, and I'm glad they remade it, because this doesn't run well. The CD-ROM does not run well because it was a DOS game. So, but
yeah, they just not within the past like year or so they put out a Fresh Supply.
yeah,
My only gripe with Fresh Supply is I wish that it was Blood 1 and 2.
yeah,
But if they put both on, like what they did with Hexen, where they had
Right.
Hexen 1 and if they had Blood 1 and 2, that would have been fantastic. But still, it's great that they put it out there,
Yeah.
and it looks really good. Like
Yeah.
they did a great job.
yeah. Night Dive Studios is pretty good at doing their remakes. So yeah. If you enjoy first-person shooters and you enjoy Duke Nukem, I suggest getting this. It's a bit more into the horror realms. So
But it's like silly fun.
Yeah,
Like,
silly
not-
fun.
It's not really scary. It's like the voodoo doll is great, and you throw
Yeah.
dynamite and everybody blows.
oh yeah,
up.
you got a lighter and you're just light the ball of dynamite, and throw it out there. But yeah, a lot of fun. Highly recommend it.
All right.
So, I am attempting to count all this, but I can't see it.
Put on your damn glasses.
But no, you're redeemed. For what I've gathered,
Do not redeem.
Symphony of the Night won, with Final Fantasy VII in second. It was GoldenEye and Star Fox tied for tied for third and fourth, and then Shadows of the Empire in fifth.
And then
Did I
Croc.
get that right?
That looks about right.
Sounds
Oh,
about
I thought
right.
you were actually writing. I saw you leaned over. I thought you were writing things down.
No.
Basically going by
Yay,
points.
team.
Yay!
1997 was a great year for games.
It certainly was.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is it. Symphony of the Night 7, GoldenEye, Star Fox 64, and Shadows of the Empire. Man, Star Fox 64 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Right.
Blaine.
That was a dark.
No
that was a dark horse.
I actually never
Yeah.
played that one.
You like on-rail shooters?
It was a fun.
I
liked it.
loved the first Star Fox. I was I
You
came
you will love 64.
I was gonna
came
say,
in
yeah.
third place in a Star Fox competition. I got
Wow.
the Star
should've-
Fox tumbler from Toys R Us way
Wow.
back
That's
in the day.
cool.
Yeah,
you
I got it
will
around
love
somewhere.
64.
All right,
I think Vim might have a copy.
and then I'm sure they do. And then but I did play the GameCube one. I'm like, why am I in a tank? Like,
Oh, Star Fox Adventures.
yeah.
Yeah, Star Fox.
Star
Adventures
Fox
is-
64 has tank levels too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
it does. But
3.
But, well,
They're
Star
fine.
Fox,
2.
you got out of the ships, and I'm like,
Because
Yeah,
Adventures
that's-
is more of a third-person game, isn't it?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that game started off with like as its own thing, and then
Dinosaur Planet.
Star Fox. Yeah,
Yeah,
then
Dinosaur
Star
Planet.
Fox got integrated into it.
Sounds
Yeah,
like, sounds like a
Nintendo
Patrice
said-
movie.
Nintendo said we
yeah,
want.
that was Dinosaur Forest.
Dinosaur Forest. Jaws, teeth.
Teeth.
Sorry. Cecil's laughing.
I know. He's laughing. He's laughing. He gets it. Yeah, I actually am surprised. I thought 7 was gonna sweep more.
Hmm.
So
I knew it wasn't gonna.
I
Because
was-
I knew where people would have it. Some people.
it was nice to see. And again, like Parappa, Tomb Raider 2, there were ones that like I was like, oh, I really want to put like Colony Wars,
Age of Empires.
Age of Empires, Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Like
I wanted to put
yeah.
I wanted to put NBA Hang Time on mine, but
oh no,
but-
but yeah, I
Darkstalkers
really
3.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, it was tough. Like I was kind of
Yeah.
going more for what games would I still play?
Yeah.
And then but also balancing that out with like what are the games that are like the classics that just I mean, like fucking GoldenEye just put obscene amounts of hours into that on the single player and on the multiplayer.
Hmm.
This was a really crazy year.
Yeah, the
everyone
only,
had a different number one, which is interesting.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
the only
Yep.
the only time I got to play GoldenEye was at a New Year's Eve party, and somebody had it in a separate room, and I played briefly there, multiplayer.
Wow.
And by that time, I had been playing other first-person shooters, so the controls just didn't work for me.
Oh, they probably felt so weird.
Yeah, especially
you're going
using
from like playing PC game
Yeah.
first person
Yeah.
shooters. It's like that's a
yeah,
no.
yeah,
The
especially
64 controller
Yeah, the old
was an
controller, like-
odd.
Yeah.
It was an
Yeah.
odd controller
Like,
to begin
what
with.
do I
but
do?
With a
What
first
do I-
person
Yeah.
what do I
shooter, it's
do?
even odder.
yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah.
Which one do I hold? Which two do I hold?
Where's my
You
third
know?
arm?
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
real. Like the struggle was real. I
It's in your
remember
pants.
Mhm.
and having like smaller hands than you all had. I remember struggling to find like a good
Hold.
grip on the
Yeah.
64. I think I eventually settled on just holding like the middle part
Hmm.
and then having my other hand kind of on one of the shoulders
Hmm.
and just
Yeah.
kind of settled on that. It was just a weird controller.
Yeah.
was-
And then there
really
was the
weird
there was the
controller.
games that wanted to make it as like a traditional controller and let you use the L and R buttons, and
Oh,
that
yeah.
somehow is even less
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yes.
Right.
It was the stupid C buttons that threw off that whole controller.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. So the choices for who has not picked yet, I've got Blame, Bridget, Patrick, and Cecil. So let's spin this and see
Yes,
who.
spin
The
the
wheel.
wheel.
The wheel.
And the wheel,
Wheel
of
of morality.
disappointments.
Turn,
We
turn,
love
turn.
meat. We love meat.
Wheel of meat. Oh, very tasty, Weaver.
Bridget,
Yay!
Ooh.
landed on
Ooh.
you.
All right, you guys ready for this?
You want to choose your year?
I'm choosing it.
1990.
1995.
95. I know what
All right.
came out that year and why you chose that.
That's right.
All right.
Might
Gotta
be
believe
a
it.
certain character on the screen right now that came out that year.
Possible.
That may
Oh.
also top my. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
You have a
Gonna
month.
top
to think about
Slippy.
it.
Ah!
Ah!
So do we want to discuss a
Hmm.
date now, or do we want to wait on that?
We can
We
put a
can
date.
discuss
I
a
mean, we
date.
could discuss a date now. I mean,
All right.
'cause
Uh,
my
yeah.
March is pretty much open.
Mine
I've-
isn't.
Mine isn't either. I think I've got a concert I'm going to in Portland on a weekend.
Well, pull your calendar out. Let's get it figured out.
Yeah,
Well-
bitches.
28th is out of the question. That's PAX.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
So
We have a con.
We
that
have a
day, too,
con that day too.
in Lexington.
Let me see here.
so we got this. We got this Sunday.
Yeah.
No. Too soon.
That'd be a turnaround.
So then the 14th or the 21st.
I think.
either work for
I
me.
think. Oh wait, is it no next Sunday or next weekend? The 7th, I'm going to bingo.
Bingo.
You've hit
You're
that
so
point,
old.
huh?
Bingo, dude. We sit around and
And you play with
Bingo
balls.
fucking
and we
rule,
play
man.
ball. Dude, bingo's fun as shit. Like it's not like it's
I like bingo too.
it's not old people. It's like all the people from Mary's karate class and stuff.
Is it like drunk bingo?
Is it a bunch of
it can be.
Spanish people that may or may not be inflected with Las Paragas?
No,
Are you the oldest
What is this a
person in this
reference
hall?
of?
no, I am
Resident
not.
War Force.
I am
Oh,
not.
Where's it?
bingo,
Where's everybody
Dominic.
going? Bingo?
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's no. I am not the oldest person.
I,
What about
Are
the
you the
21st?
youngest?
21st is possible. I have the concert I'm going to is on the 14th, so
So
Okay.
we literally it's the 21st, so we have a March.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
21st,
otherwise we go to April.
21st works for me.
Yep.
Works for me.
Yeah.
all right.
Sounds good.
All right, 21st it is.
Woohoo!
I'll start looking at the list. Oop, I'm spinning the wheel again. I don't want to do that. I will start looking at the list, figuring out games to put on the preview, and I'll put the 21st down, and we will do it then.
I mean,
But thank you all very much.
obviously,
Hey,
obviously,
and
it's gonna be
everybody
Wild
that is
Woody.
friends with Cecil, it's 1995.
1995.
95.
Not 98, not 97.
Super Nintendo,
95.
early PlayStation,
Mhm.
early 64. Actually, 64
No.
maybe? No.
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 64 didn't drop until 96.
Okay,
It
so
was
then Super Nintendo,
Genesis,
early PlayStation.
maybe some Saturn,
Yep.
possibly. Some of that
3DO.
Sega Saturn.
Ooh,
3DO.
maybe Scud.
Who could
Yeah.
afford a 3DO?
Oh, mhm.
Yeah.
Asshole.
I had to wait till I was much older to get
Look,
one of
I
those.
was. I couldn't. It's not so much that I could afford it. I was irresponsible.
CDI.
I've
I
been
remember
there.
around that time, too,
I was
wasn't
like,
it?
these bills don't need to be paid right now. I need.
Food? What's
CDI
that? I'll
came
just
out
live
that
off
year,
ramen.
didn't
I can steal toilet paper from work.
it?
I mean,
I mean, yeah.
I think we've all done that. so.
Yeah.
What? Who, what?
What?
Where? How?
Huh?
Who?
Eh.
Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night with Dragon Quest VII. Until then.